Good evening and welcome to another exciting Friday night of high school football with Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1. Our Game Time Tonight pregame show is brought to you this evening by Aqua Shield Roofing and Construction. And we're coming to you live tonight from Lewis Field on the campus of Fort Hays State University for the game between the McPherson Bullpups and the Hays High Indians. I'm Curtis Brown. I'm here with Ivan Sanders. And Ivan, tonight is a district game. District starts for 11-man teams. And in this district in 4A, McPherson probably comes in as the favorite over Hays and Abilene and Wamego, but you kind of got to throw the records away when this second season starts, don't you?
Season starts over tonight, and for McPherson, I think they're ranked number 5 in the state right now.
Right.
But you want to start over tonight, see how it goes. But McPherson is a really good team.
Yeah, McPherson comes in, they're 5-1, like you said, ranked 5th in 4A Division I. They've got a pretty good win over number 3 ranked Buhler.
Yeah.
Their only loss was a close loss to Mays South, and Mays South is ranked 4th. But Hays enters tonight. They're 2-4, but they've been competitive in most of the ball games. It's homecoming tonight. It's kind of odd, but district and homecoming at the same time. But on paper, it looks like McPherson's probably got the advantage. But what do you think of Hayes' chances tonight?
Tonight they play good defense. They got a chance, but they got to do something on offense. Their offense is pretty anemic. Not a lot going on. It's going to depend what Brown at quarterback does tonight for Hayes. He's going to have to create some plays. But really, honestly, they've got to get something going on offense tonight.
And last year, McPherson won the district. They also beat Hays last year, 48-14. Offensively, McPherson they run out of a pistol formation. McPherson comes in, averages 35 points per game, 168 in the air, 160 on the ground. They're led by their junior quarterback, Kyler Hops. He's thrown for 992 yards, 15 touchdowns. He's also ran for 125 yards and 5 more touchdowns. They're led in rushing by their junior running back, Jace Kinneman. He has 488 yards and 6 touchdowns. Their junior wide receivers, Chandler Waird and Talon Huff, they lead the team in receiving, 300 yards and 297 yards respectively, and 6 touchdowns combined. And their offensive line is big, but not only big, but they're tall. They average 6'3" across the front line there. Hays has been able to slow down their opponents this year. But what does McPherson do offensively that may pose some problems to the Indian defense tonight?
It's going to be size and quickness, and Coach Pav, used to be here. He was an assistant coach here. He went down there, and now he's the head coach there and does a great job. And McPherson has a lot of tradition. But tonight, Hays is going to have to play defense, which they've shown they can do. But along with the defense, they've got to score.
And speaking of scoring, Hays, they run more of a power I formation, really run heavy. And they've kind of struggled, like you mentioned, only averaging 11 points per game, 142 yards a game on the ground, and just 23 yards in the air. They're led, like you said, their senior quarterback, Hunter Brown, they kind of go as he goes. He's thrown for 212 yards, 3 touchdowns, and he's ran for 241 yards and 4 more touchdowns. So he leads the team in passing. He also leads the team in rushing. Chipping in, running the ball is junior tailback Keaton Markley. He's got 231 yards and a touchdown. And then their fullback, Dylan Schmidtberger, he adds 235 yards on the ground. So for the Indians offense, obviously, I think, is it safe to say that ball security and field position become very important tonight's ball game?
Well, here's the thing for them. I think they got to open it up. I think they're going to have to open up the playbook a little bit, get creative. Instead of boxing it in, get everybody in the box, get creative. Get some guys, spread them out a little bit, and do something different tonight, because I'll tell you, some of the offensive stuff that they're doing isn't going to work at this level.
And McPherson brings a pretty good defense in, too. They run a 4-2 defense with 5 defensive backs, and they've been pretty stout, just 9 points per game. They also average 3 sacks a ball game. I don't know how much Hays is going to throw the ball tonight, but 3 sacks a game is pretty good.
I think they got to open it. I really do.
McPherson's led in tackles by their senior linebackers, Jace Alexander. He's got 49, and then also 10 for a loss. And Colin Gehring, he's got 42. Their defensive end, senior defensive end Wyatt Seidel, he's got 6 sacks on the year, so he averages 1 a game. And their whole defensive line has got 13 on the year. So
they get after it.
They do. So with Hayes' run heavy offense, do you think McPherson's going to bring their safeties up to maybe stop that run?
Well, we're going to find out in that first series. They could pack the box and see what happens. That's when I think Hays High comes out and does something different. We're just going to have to wait and see.
Hayes defensively, that's kind of been their trademark all year and kind of kept them in their ball game.
Sure.
They only have averaging 15 points per game given up, and they've done well against passing teams, which McPherson is a little bit of a passing team. They're led in tackles by their junior middle linebacker Palmer Hutchison. He's got 52. Their junior free safety Keaton Markley, he's chipped in with 51 tackles and 2 interceptions, and Hunter Brown leads the team with 3 interceptions on the year. And so I talked about, they've done well against passing teams like Great Bend, Garden City, Dodge City. What are they going to need to do then to find success against this McPherson squad tonight?
I'll just be honest with you. They're going to have to play defense like they have the last few weeks. They've played great on that side of the ball. Garden City, Dodge City, 12-7 last week. And really, honestly, they had a chance late in the game to probably, if they opened up the playbook a little bit, score some points. So tonight, I really honestly play defense like they have, and really on offense, I'm looking to say, hey, you got to open it up a little bit. Push the limit a little bit. You're in a game here right now. You could get outscored here very easily.
And talking about some of the keys to the game, you feel that they need to open up on offense. Hayes does. I looked at the turnover. Turnover margin. Hayes is +2 on the year turnover margin. So to help that
ball
offensive
control.
out,
ball control.
Hayes needs some turnovers. What other factors do you see as some keys to tonight's ball game?
Well, I hate to go back over it again. I think that really honestly, instead of playing what I would call Marty ball, where they go 2 and 3 yards and those kinds of things, let's do some other things to try and score, get some field and turn the field on them and that kind of thing. So.
Hey, one aspect, if it's a close game, the kicking advantage goes to Hayes. Their kicker, Lane Clark, 100% on the year, PATs and field goals.
That's a family tradition there. That's a family tradition for the Clarks.
So if it's close, the advantage goes to the Indians.
Right. So it's going to be, Hayes needs to come out from the gate, because McPherson could come out and punch you in the mouth, and then you don't want to play from behind in this offense. So
it should be a good crowd tonight. Homecoming crowd, district opening game.
It's great.
And so hopefully
I love it.
It's going to be a good ball game for sure. So that's our pregame show tonight. That's brought to you by Aqua Shield Roofing and Construction. Coming up next is going to be Mike Hughes with Mike on the Mic, and that's brought to you by Leon's Welding and Fabrication. Mike's going to give you a rundown of the area games that are being played tonight. After that, we'll bring you the scouting report for tonight's ball game. That's brought to you by the Norton County Hospital. So stay tuned. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.
Nobody covers high school football like Nex-Tech Local 1. Tune in to Nex-Tech Game Time. Game Time is brought to you in part by Roofmasters Roofing and Sheet Metal, Rogers & Associates Insurance, Progressive Physical Therapy, Mapes & Miller LLP, Hayes Recreation Commission, Herman Physical Therapy and Wellness, J-Corp, Karst Waterwell, and the Golden Q. Catch all the action on Friday nights at 6:30 on Nex-Tech Local 1 and Nextech.com. Your home for high school football is Nex-Tech Game Time. Before, during, or after the game, take your crew to the Golden Q. If the game is on, they're open. The Golden Q in Hayes has the largest gourmet burger menu around. They've also got a super selection of sides, appetizers, salads, wraps, homemade chili, wings, and more. Their Blizzard beer system is guaranteed to keep your drawn brew between 27 and 30 degrees. With a dozen different beers on tap, they've got just about everyone's favorite. Open daily at 10 a.m. The Golden Q, 809 Ash in Hayes.
From senior trips to toddler adventures and youth sports, the Hayes Recreation Commission is your one-stop shop for fun. Check out all the fall and winter brochure for a complete list of scheduled events and classes. The fun times continue in the HRC Wellness Center, where you can enroll in personal training and memberships. The HRC provides fun and fitness for all ages. Find them at hayesrec.org. Call or stop by and learn more.
When it comes to commercial and residential concrete construction in the Hayes area, J-Corp is the preferred choice. They can handle your project from ground up, including excavation, site prep, to finish concrete and pavement, driveways, curbs, streets, parking lots. No job is too big or too small. They also sell and deliver sand, rock, and asphalt millings. Call for a free estimate today. The rock-solid choice in concrete construction. J-Corp, 1707 East 10th Street in Hayes. Karst Water Well and Drilling Service has been drilling water wells and installing water systems in the area for over 84 years. Whether your project is residential, agricultural, commercial, or municipal, Karst Water Well can do the job right the first time. We offer design and consulting services and use the latest technology with only the best water system components on the market today. So no matter what kind of water well or water system you need, Karst is the company to do the job. Call us today for a consultation. Regulations and tax laws are always changing. That's why businesses and professionals turn to the experienced team at Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants. With 8 CPAs to assist you, they offer a wide range of services from tax preparations, bookkeeping, and payroll to auditing and accounting services. They can also help farmers, ranchers, and small businesses with tax planning. It's not what you make, it's what you keep. Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants with offices in Norton, Phillipsburg, Stockton, and Quinter.
Hi.
We're looking for insurance.
Oh, let's see who's free.
Jerry? When insurance agents work for only one company,
Michael!
their options are simply limited.
Everybody!
But a trusted choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Let us shop for you. Contact Rogers & Associate to learn more.
Good evening and welcome everyone to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1. Tonight we're coming to you live from Lewis Field on the campus of Fort Hays State University for the game of the week, featuring the McPherson Bullpups and the Hays High Indians. This is the opening game of District 8 in Class 4A Division 1. Coming up next for you will be Mike on the Mic with Mike Hughes. That's sponsored by Leon's Welding and Fabrication. Mike's going to give you a rundown of the area games that are being played tonight, so stay tuned. Coming up next, Mike on the Mic.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Mike on the Mic. I'm Mike Hughes. Welcome to Nex-Tech Local 1. We're going to have some great football action for you here shortly. And speaking of great football action, District now gets underway. It's been underway for the 8-man divisions the past couple of weeks. But now everybody else will be in district play starting this week, and there's some great lineups for district contests. First off, look at the games tonight. It's going to be TMP, 2-4 on the season. They're going to go to Phillipsburg, still unbeaten. TMP beat Oakley last week 46-0, while Phillipsburg beat Larned 34-6. I will mention a lot of these games last week were shortened because of weather. Some were postponed, delayed. So some of the games weren't even completed until Monday night. But most games did get in. It'll be McPherson, 5-1 on the season at Hays. Hays 2-4. That's a game you're going to see here on Nex-Tech Local 1 very shortly. McPherson shut out Rose Hill last week 34-0, while Hays lost to Dodge City in a close game 12-7. It's going to be 5-1 Norton at Russell. Russell 4-2. Norton beat Colby last week 35-6, while Russell defeated Republic County 49-7. It's going to be Logan Palco, now 4-2 on the season. They're going to be at Lincoln 1-5. Logan Palco lost to Osborne, has a tough loss come district play. We'll talk about that shortly. They lost to Osborne 44-10. Lincoln lost to Solomon by a score of 38-6. Sylvan Lucas still undefeated. They're 6-0. They'll be at Northern Valley. That game in Almena. Almena, they are 4-2. Sylvan Lucas defeated Lakeside last week 46-6, while Northern Valley shut out Wilson Big 70-0. It'll be Quinter at Rawlins County. Quinter 0-6, still looking for the first win at Rawlins County. They are 4-1. They had an open date on September 29th. That's why they only have 5 games in. Quinter lost to Hoxie last week, 54-0, while Rawlins County pulled off the upset, knocking off number 1 St. Francis 40-32. That was the first regular season loss for St. Francis since 2014. It's going to be a 6-man contest. Golden Plains 4-2 on the season at Wheatland. They are 3-3. Again, that's a 6-man contest. Last week, Golden Plains defeated Weskin 59-12. Wheatland Grinnell lost to Pawnee Heights 42-0. It'll be Victoria at Osborne. This is a big game for 8-man, a big game for the district. Victoria defeated a good Bennington team last week, 48-14. Osborne had no trouble with Logan Palco, knocking him off 44-10. As a matter of fact, Osborne rolled up 416 yards. Logan Palco only managed 156. It's going to be Thunder Ridge. They're 2-4. They won 2 in a row. They're going to be at Lakeside. Lakeside looking for their first win. They're 0-6. Thunder Ridge beat Stockton last week 30-20 in a game that was postponed. Lakeside lost to Sylvan Lucas 46-6. Hill City, they're 4-2, will be at Decatur Community at Oberlin. They're 2-4. Hill City defeated Rural Vista last week 70-22. Decatur Community beat Trigo 34-16. That game you saw here last week on Nex-Tech Local 1. Wilson, they're 1-5 on the season, will be at 0-6 Stockton. Wilson lost to Northern Valley last week 70-0. Stockton lost to Thunder Ridge 30-20. It's going to be Trigo. They're 2-4. They're going to be at Hoxie. Hoxie 5-1. Trigo lost to Decatur Community last week, as you mentioned, 34-16. Hoxie shut out Quinter 54-0. It will be Oakley. They're 1-5 on the season at Plainville. Plainville 3-3, 3 in a row for the Cardinals. Oakley lost to Trigo 46-0. To TMP last week, 46-0. While Plainville rolled over Sacred Heart 50-0. And it's going to be Smith Center hosting Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart 1-5. Smith Center 5-1 is senior night. Smith Center defeated Ellis last week 33-7. That game called with 7 seconds left in the first quarter. And Sacred Heart lost to Plainville 50-0. Now, looking at district standings at this time for 8-man, as I said, the rest of the divisions get underway this week. In 8-man, 1 District 4, Victoria and Osborne both 2-0, and that's a big matchup tonight. See who goes on from there. Solomon and Bennington both 1-1. Logan Palco and Lincoln 0-2. Logan Palco in a big hole right now. 8-man, 1 District 8, St. Francis 3-1 as they got beat last week by Rawlins County. Hoxie, Hill City, Rawlins County are all 2-1. Decatur Community 2-2. Trigo is 1-2. And Quinter already eliminated from district play. They are 0-4. In 8-man 2, District 4, Beloit, St. John's, Tipton, and Pike Valley, they're both 2-0. Pike Valley, that game delayed with Rock Hills. They were both 5-0 going into Friday night's action. Was delayed, was played Monday night. Pike Valley picked up that win in overtime. Rock Hills and Lynn, they're both 1-1. Southern Cloud and Tescott, both 0-2. And in 8-man 2, District 5, Sylvan Lucas, Northern Valley, and Thunder Ridge are all 2-0. Stockton, Wilson, and Lakeside, all 3 of those teams currently 0-2. Now looking at the standings, state rankings in 3A, Phillipsburg still number 2, behind number 1, Nemaha Central. Phillipsburg again leads 3A in defense, allowing only 33 points. A big game tonight in 3A as number 5, Conway Springs, goes to number 4, Garden Plain. My prediction, Phillipsburg going to be in the championship contest against number 3, Silver Lake. You heard it here first. 2A, Smith Center still number 1. They've outscored their opponents 220-57 so far this season. Number 4, El Saline, is 5-0. Last week, they played Sterling, hosted Sterling. That game stopped 14-6 in the second quarter Friday night. Sterling wanted to postpone the game till Saturday. El Saline said no. That game was declared a no contest. So no win, so no loss for either Sterling or El Saline. El Saline Smith Center will match up in a couple of weeks. Will be a good one. Prediction, Smith Center is going to be in the state championship game against number 3 Linden. They're undefeated right now as well. 8-man 1, number 1 Burlingame. Number 3 is Osborne. Number 4, St. Francis. Number 5, Hoxie. That's going to be quite a battle just for the district, let alone for state rankings. St. Francis, Rawlins County, Hoxie, all 1-1 playing each other, so that could play out anyway. Right now, believe it or not, Hoxie could win that district if those 3 match out. 8-man 2, Hanover number 1, Pike Valley number 2. Look for those 2 to meet up in the state championship game. Again, Pike Valley defeated Rock Hills 28-22 in the game completed on Monday night. How about them Fort Hays State Tigers, folks, on a roll, come from behind to beat Pittsburgh State in homecoming last Saturday night. To win that game, they are 6-0 and currently ranked number 8 in the nation. Get a chance, get out and cheer on the Tigers. Well, that's going to do it for this week's edition of Mike on the Mic. We do want to thank our sponsor, Leon's Welding and Fabrication, located on East Highway 40 in Hays. Now stay tuned next for our Game of the Week, right here on Nex-Tech Local 1.
Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1, where we're bringing you the Game of the Week tonight, featuring the McPherson Bullpups and the Hays High Indians. This is a district game in Class 4A Division I District 8. It's also Hays High's homecoming. We are about 8.5 minutes away from kickoff. Coming up next, we'll bring you the scouting report for tonight's ball game. Scouting report is brought to you by the Norton County Hospital. So stay tuned for the scouting report.
Better go. All right, Coach. Hey, you're 2-4 right now. You've had a couple of great wins. You've had some really tough losses. How's your team doing? How's your season going?
We feel that we've had a pretty good year. We've played some real quality people, and I think our kids trying to stay up emotionally and physically right now is a challenge because of the way we lost, especially last Friday night. And I think though the kids they're hanging in there and they're battling, trying to get better each day, and we're excited it's district playoff time.
Yep, you're there. All right, talking about that game last week, Dodge City 12-7. Tough game. What's your thoughts on that game?
We did a lot of things really well defensively. Offensively, we did as well, but we turn it over, get a penalty, and their last touchdown was just a mistake on our part. And those things happen. We're 15, 18-year-old kids, and sometimes those things, it's the way it plays out. But our effort was tremendous. The 2.5-hour rain delay was tough, but I thought our kids did a good job of staying focused. And, like you said, it is a tough loss, and now we got to bounce back and play a real competitive team tomorrow night.
Dodge City 6A is always tough, and like you said, that 2.5-hour rain delay didn't help you any. All right, you got McPherson this week. A lot of history, a lot of tradition there. They're 5-1 right now. What have you seen on film and thoughts on them?
They got the whole gamut. They're a very well-rounded team, good on special teams. Their defense is extremely talented. A lot of 3-year starters back. They're just a very physical football team in every aspect of the game.
Okay, all right. Keys, last one. Keys to an Indians victory on homecoming night.
And we got to take care of the football and sustain drives. We can't be 2nd and 4 and then get penalized and be 3rd and 10 or 3rd and 15. We've got to sustain drives offensively. Defensively, we got to keep doing what we've been doing, try to create some turnovers. And, like all coaches say, special teams got to be solid.
Yeah. All right, thanks, Coach.
You bet.
Progressive Physical Therapy Center has been an integral part of the Hays community since 2007. Tim Marcus, physical therapist, has led the Hays physical therapy team ever since the business opened. The Progressive staff offers expert care in a friendly environment. You no longer need a physician's referral when seeking services provided by a physical therapist. Call Progressive Physical Therapy. Their licensed therapists provide personalized patient care and treatments. Progressive Physical Therapy, 2209 Canterbury in Hays.
Cedar Lodge Dental Group and Professional Fire Equipment are proud of the hard work and dedication of all the Hays High School students and athletes. They hope this school year is the best year ever. Best of wishes for a successful season from Steel Fabrications and Tri-Central Office Supply, backing the Hays High Indians all season long.
We are your Northwest Kansas premier roofing contractor. We've got you covered before and after the storm.
Let us evaluate the condition of your roof and discuss options. We'll often be able to offer efficient, affordable alternatives. Call Roof Masters for a free estimate today.
Roof Masters, that's who you're looking for.
Hi, I'm Alex, and here we are at Herman Physical Therapy. Mariah, do you need doctor's orders for PT?
Nope, but if your doctor orders PT, you can still choose to come to us.
Great. Is Troy in?
Yes, he is.
Alrighty, thanks. Hey Troy, is it true you do free consultations?
You betcha.
Why did you choose Herman PT?
He makes it fun.
Would you refer a friend here?
I already have.
Well, there you have it. Herman Physical Therapy and Wellness.
Good for the body, good for the soul.
Hi? We're looking for insurance.
Oh, let's see who's free.
When insurance agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a trusted choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Let us shop for you. Contact Rogers & Associate to learn more.
Regulations and tax laws are always changing. That's why businesses and professionals turn to the experienced team at Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants. With 8 CPAs to assist you, they offer a wide range of services from tax preparations, bookkeeping, and payroll to auditing and accounting services. They can also help farmers, ranchers, and small businesses with tax planning. It's not what you make, it's what you keep. Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants with offices in Norton, Phillipsburg, Stockton, and Quinter.
Good evening. Welcome, everyone, back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1. The players are out. The captains are out here at the middle of the field. We're getting set for this ball game. This is a district ball game. District starts, Ivan, for 11-man teams tonight. And this is the opening game in this district, District 8 in Class 4A Division 1. The other two teams are Abilene and Wamego.
Right.
So,
it's a big game, but McPherson, they're a really good team rolling in here. We'll have to see what Hayes High can do tonight.
Yeah. McPherson comes in ranked 5th in Class 4A Division 1, and Hayes High comes in with a 2-4 record. And like we talked in the pregame show, Ivan, their defense has kept them in the ball games, and they're going to really have to perform well tonight to keep up with McPherson.
That's a big point right there. They're going to have to play as well as they have the last couple of weeks, but also as well as they're going to have to score some points tonight. They always can't rely on that. So.
Pretty good night for football. It's homecoming here for Hayes High.
It's always a great night. Homecoming here and stuff, it's a great night to be here.
Got to watch a little bit of the parade coming over. It sounds like they.
Sound like you got caught up in it a little bit.
I did.
Was you riding on the float, or what were you doing?
Yes. So they had a good turnout for the parade, and it looks like just looking down here in the stands, a pretty good turnout for the game tonight.
Yeah. The thing about me being all 4 of my sons going to Hayes High and stuff, Hayes High, it seems like their crowd is always late arriving crowd. So by the time here at the end of the first quarter, the stands will be completely full, but it's kind of a late arriving crowd always.
And it looks like we're set to go here for kickoff. They still show about a minute left before kickoff. And Hayes High, speaking of kickoff, they've got a pretty good kicker.
Sure.
Lane Clark, he's 100% on PATs and on field goals. He handles the kickoffs. He handles the punts as well.
Runs in the family.
It does.
So those guys are just great kickers and stuff, and I wouldn't expect anything less. So.
And so Logan will be set to kick this off. It looks like McPherson is going to receive back deep for the Bulldogs. Looks like number 14, Ben Nickel, and number 31, Tyson Stites. Both of them average over 20 yards per return. So dangerous returners here for the Bullpups.
Yeah, and it's your special teams are special teams. They're going to have to get some coverage here. So we'll have to see what they do. And to kind of get away from those kinds of things, you kind of squib kick once in a while. But I look for they got Mr. Clark out there. I look for him to take it deep.
See if they can't, if he can't put it in the end zone here to start this ball game. But looks like everybody's ready. We're just kind of waiting for
the time here.
Waiting for the time to go. they were anxious to get going. McPherson came out in the field pretty early, and so I think Hayes High was wanting to go out there, and they called them back. But,
long bus ride. Let's get playing. Let's do it.
And we talked about it this second season here. District starts. Doesn't matter what your record. Doesn't matter what you did up to now.
0-0.
These are the games that count. And top 2 teams out of each district make the playoffs.
There you go.
So Clark has it teed up at the 40, and his kick is a deep one. And taking that nickel at the 5 and up across the 15. A nice tackle down at the 20-yard line, but good coverage there by the Indians.
Very good coverage. I tell you what, everyone's flying down to stand in their lanes. Did a nice job there.
That's Brock Loomis on the tackle, and that'll put the Bullpups, first and 10 at the 20-yard line. So good coverage by the Indians. McPherson comes out in their pistol formation, 2 receivers to the left. And
taking a look over and looking to reset on offense here.
Kyler Hops, the quarterback for the Bullpups, has been a big part of their offense. And this is a give to Kinnaman. He's got some room up to the 30 down to the 32, 33-yard line. So Jace Kinnaman on a good run on first down for the Bullpups.
Yeah, on that left side on their line over there. And there was just a nice big hole to run through.
So first and 10 for the Bullpups at the 34-yard line. Again, getting the play from the sideline and checking in.
Kind of no huddle. Everyone comes out and gets on the line.
So out of their pistol formation to give to Kinnaman again off the right-hand side. And he's strung out nicely there by the Indians. That's number 6, Palmer Hutchison, on the tackle. Maybe a gain of a yard, but there is a flag down.
Most of the time you get a flag out of the white hat, it's usually a holding call because he's looking from the backside in. So
we'll get to see what this call is here.
It's a holding call, I believe.
Illegal block in the back. On the offense, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Remain first down.
So that penalty is going to hurt him a little bit. Brings him back down to the 21-yard line. It'll be first down and about 21 yards. So blocking the back. We won't count that on your record, Ivan. You're wrong on that one. So.
Well, that'll be one of many tonight. So let's just not start keeping score.
Now they got twin tight end sets. And this is a give to Kinnaman off the left-hand side. Nice tackle by Hutchison again. Read that it's just a dive play, basically, a stretch
play. What they started in the game off with and had a nice big run there with a 13-yard gain that first time. We went back to that same play, and there was nothing there.
Hutchison able to fill that gap nicely and with the tackle. Maybe give him a yard on the play, second down, and it looks like about a mile.
Forever, that's for sure.
From the 23-yard line. Again, the 2 tight end set for the Bullpups out of their pistol formation. Hops back to throw. He's got some time. Looks across the middle. Found his man up to the 35-yard line. Keaton Markley on the tackle.
Yep. He got half of it back.
That looks like Thomas Diggs, the senior tight end, on the reception for the Bullpups.
Nice pass, nice catch.
And now that sets him up in a manageable 3rd down and 7, 3rd down and 8. Big down here early for the Indians. They can get off the field with a stop. Back to their pistol formation. Now they got 4 receivers, 2 split out each way.
They're making some changes over there. Mac's making some calls.
Now they back. Looks like the Indians back up a little bit off the receivers. They got to send a blitz. He's got some room. And nice coverage out there by Tavian Kramer out there breaking that pass up. So
Great job.
Incomplete pass and forced the Bullpups to punt. So.
Well, it looked short to start with. He only caught the ball about the 40-yard line, so he was going to have to hope that he had a missed tackle.
Right. So the Indians' defense flexing their muscle a little bit here first quarter and able to stop the Bullpups and force them to punt. And this is kind of what you need to
have.
What Coach Rath was really wanting to start the ballgame with.
I really want to see what they do on offense. I'm really curious.
Palmer Hutchison back for the Indians. And this is a punt. Nice punt. Going to drive him back to the 30-yard line. Makes a move. Makes another spin move and dives up across the 35 to the 36-yard line. So decent field position now for Hayes High to start their first offensive drive.
Yeah, he made the first man miss and lost his footing a little bit there, but nice return, nice catch.
But this is kind of the recipe. If your offense is sluggish a little bit, get them in good field position, play the field position ball game.
Well, let's see what they come out in, and if they can move the ball on the ground a little bit, we'll see what happens.
coming out of I formation, twin tight ends, and a receiver split to the right for Brown. And this is an option play off to
nowhere to go.
Nowhere out there in the end zone. Hayden Brown with a pitch out there, but he loses 3 yards.
Well, the fake guy even got hammered, so that was one of those things. They read that play. There was nowhere to go.
Yeah, it was well defended there by the Bullpups. Every option was covered for Hunter Brown, and his pitch to Hayden Brown goes for a loss of 5 yards.
Yeah.
So it'll be second down and 16. Give him a loss of 6 yards. Now the shotgun, something not
That's something
familiar.
that they got to do here, maybe.
And
it's a keeper all
Hunter
the
Brown
way.
off the left-hand side. He makes one man miss, but nice tackle by the free safety, Drew Labertu.
Yeah, great open field tackle. That was pretty much spread it out, give it to Brown. Yeah. Let's see what he could create. So
if Labertu doesn't make that tackle, Hunter Brown's still running.
Yeah, definitely.
So it looks like they got some Hayes High's got some different guys in the ball game here in their backfield.
See what the play call here is. They got 16 seconds on the play clock.
Yeah, it's taking a while to get out of this huddle.
Yeah.
So third down and 11. The offense is not really built for third down and 11. Twin receivers to the left for Hunter Brown. Now in motion is Hayden Brown. And this is Hunter on the give up across the 30. He's got some room up to the 45-yard line. There's a flag, though. Good carry there for Hunter Brown up to the 45. That'd be about a yard short of the first down, but there is a penalty flag.
Well, the guy in the white hat threw the flag.
Yep.
So great run. Hayes High looking right now to kind of spread them out a little bit, make them, McPherson pick up those receivers and give it to your quarterback.
And now what do you do? Now that it's going to be even further back. You look
from the spot of the foul. Still third down.
Are you looking for a draw or screen, something to that effect, or I mean, you're?
I just hoping they open it up a little bit here. They've kind of spread it out a little bit, but Mac's going to figure that out sooner or later.
Yeah.
So
just a third down, and we're looking at 22, 23 yards for the first down.
A tight end, slant, maybe something here.
Lane Becker, the lone setback for Hunter Brown out of the shotgun. And this is a give to Becker up the middle.
Wow.
And he gets met right there at the 24-yard line. That was Michael Mendez, the defensive tackle there on the
he
stop.
Was in. There was nowhere to go. That guy was shot through the gap, either the A or maybe the B gap there, and took it out. So
that'll bring up Clark to do the punting here on fourth down. And Hayes High couldn't take advantage of the good field position. And they're off the punt almost. This punt's a little low and bounces about the 45. That'll be
Hayes High player touched it there, but it's dead right where he touched it. So
down at the 46-yard line. So good field position now for McPherson. They kind of flipped the field on the Indians there.
Yeah, well, here's the thing I talked about in pregame here. You're going to have to throw the ball sooner or later here. I just think you're going to have to.
And so first down and 10 now for McPherson at the 46-yard line. And they're 7:26 left in this first quarter. Still no score. Both teams unable to get a first down. A lot of penalties so far. Both teams have been hit by the penalty bug there.
And everything.
Inadvertent whistle. McPherson selected to take it right. First down.
Whitehead throwing the flag, so it's behind the line what's going on. So
holding, blocking the back, those types of calls. So first and 10 now for the Bullpups, looking to throw out there, and that's
Quick
Hoover
hit
on the catch out there across the 40 and gets knocked out of bounds. Looks like at the 42-yard line.
Great block out there by the the receiver out there on the cornerback.
That's a good throw by Hops. That's a long throw, and hits Hoover right on
That's
right
a
stride.
quick throw. Quick snap, quick throw, get rid of it.
So second down and 2 now for the Bullpups at the 38-yard line. At their pistol formation, this is a give to Kinnaman.
Oh, it's open.
Breaks a tackle. Kinnaman's got some room up to the 25, down to the 24, 23-yard line. Good tough run by Jace Kinnaman. Gives the Bullpups the first down.
Yeah, you can see that develop from up here. Just blew that hole wide open.
Yeah, a lot of room to run over there on the left side. That's left tackle Wyatt Seidel and Jory Van Gotham over there on the left guard, left tackle. So 1st and 10 now for the Bullpups at the 23-yard line. They give to Kinnaman again, and he's met in the backfield. They have to spin off of that.
He's got no helmet.
And tough run there by Kinnaman. They call him down at the 18-yard line.
He lost his helmet. We got a replay coming up.
For a play.
We got a replay coming up on here. He lost his helmet about halfway through on that spin. Right there. Boom. It's gone.
What a tough run. Gets down to, they stop at the 19 because he lost his helmet.
Great play.
Right there.
Great play.
2nd down and 5 for McPherson. As to give to the backup running back, and he's met right at the 20-yard line. No gain, maybe a loss of a yard. That was Austin Hunt on the carry for the Bullpups.
Hayes is flying to the ball.
Yeah.
They're flying to the ball. They're doing a great job. They just had, they found a crease over on that left side of the line on McPherson to get those 2 big runs off of. But Hayes is definitely flying around.
3rd and 7 now for McPherson, and this down here in this area, it may be a four down territory. Do you think? Unless they got a kicker, I didn't see that he's made any field goals, but
we'll see what this play does here. I'm looking for a pass, maybe a slant.
Twins to the right for Hobbs. Now Hobbs going to take it up the middle, makes a man miss, and
great open
taken
tackle
down.
there.
That was Markley on the tackle down to the 16-yard line. So good run by the Bullpups. We're going to put them in about a 4 and 3 now, and they are going to go for this. This looks like that they're getting a play from the sideline. So another big play for Hayes High's defense. If they're going to keep up with McPherson, they need to make some stops like this.
Yep. It's going to be a handoff here.
And Hop's going to take it. And nice deflection out there.
Great job.
Nice job by Dylan Schmidberger, able to get his hand on the pass by Hops. His receiver was covered too.
Yes,
out
he was. There was no place to go with it, but I tell you what, a great play by Schmidberger. Great job.
So Hayes High on the second drive of the game by McPherson, again able to kind of flex their muscles and stop them. So.
Well, here we go again. Let's see what they do on offense here and see if they decided to, maybe open it up.
And this time the Indians are back in their own territory, deep territory. But out of the shotgun now, Hunter Brown, twin receiver to the right. Now a man in motion. And Brown looking for a place to go and just nowhere to go.
I tell you what, there was a ton of white shirts around there.
Jace Alexander, the first one to get there for the Bullpups, and that's a loss of 3, maybe 4 yards on the play. And McPherson showing their strength too. Their defense comes in pretty.
Well, they got
salty.
some great size up front. They got some good size, and those guys are just blowing through right now.
Not a whole lot of room to run.
Well, right now they can pin their ears back and just go after. They're not really worried about the pass right now.
And now out of the I formation set, Hunter Brown under center, twin tight ends, a receiver split out right for the Indians. And this is a trap play up the middle and just nothing going there. That was blown up. Michael Mendez again on the tackle. He's from his defensive tackle position.
Tough sledding. That's a tough call right there, basically, and that's just a regular dive play, really.
Yeah, Lane Becker, the freshman, 5'7", 162-pound freshman on the carry. Looked like they tried to do a trap, but the defensive tackles were just so far in the backfield that you couldn't trap anything.
It turned it into basically a dive play that just blew it up.
So 3rd and 13 for the Indians.
Yeah.
Now receivers each split out.
Got to call timeout.
Yep.
Run out of time.
So it looks like Coach Rath is out there on the field, and that's going to.
Yeah, something with the play call there.
Yeah.
Something didn't work out there.
So Hayes is going to take a timeout here, and we're going to take it with him. Stay tuned. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.
Before, during, or after the game, take your crew to the Golden Q. If the game is on, they're open. The Golden Q in Hayes has the largest gourmet burger menu around. They've also got a super selection of sides, appetizers, salads, wraps, homemade chili, wings, and more. Their Blizzard beer system is guaranteed to keep your drawn brew between 27 and 30 degrees. With a dozen different beers on tap, they've got just about everyone's favorite. Open daily at 10 a.m., the Golden Q, 809 Ash in Hayes.
From senior trips to toddler adventures and youth sports, the Hayes Recreation Commission is your one-stop shop for fun. Check out all the fall and winter brochure for a complete list of scheduled events and classes. The fun times continue in the HRC Wellness Center, where you can enroll in personal training and memberships. The HRC provides fun and fitness for all ages. Find them at hayesrec.org. Call or stop by and learn more.
Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1. It's an important third down play for Hayes High. Looking for a screen pass.
Over
Got
the
his
middle.
man in the middle, but nice job of retreating. That, again, Mendez, the defensive tackle, read that. Instead of chasing, he backpedaled. And
really, honestly, the Hayes High guy, receiver, had some people in front of him, just nowhere to go.
And that was Wyatt Sheevy on the reception there for the Indians. But only a gain of 3 and brings up 4th down and 11. And Clark set the punt. It looks like Bullpups have got a return on. Nice punt. Bounces at the 50. Comes
goes
back
the other way.
and is down at the 45-yard line. And so McPherson, again, their second straight offensive possession is going to be in the Indian territory.
Yeah, and we're going to see what McPherson does there. Maybe they'll make some adjustments.
Yeah, they've been able to move the ball at times, but then
bogged down.
Yeah. And Hayes, like you said, Hayes is flying to that ball. If McPherson hits any play action pass or anything like that,
that's the thing about it is
they can spring it. Now the Bullpups trips receivers to the left for Hops. And he's looking that way, still looking under pressure, able to avoid a tackler up to the 40-yard line down to the 38. So 7 yards on first down. Good coverage, though, by the Indians.
That's what I was just getting ready to say. You got to hand it to the Indians on that because they did have some good coverage. No place to go. He just tucked it and took off.
Logan Schulte there almost had him in the backfield for the sack, but able to shake that and get 7 yards. So 2nd down and 3 for the Bullpups. 4 receivers. And now they give to Kinnaman. He's mad right at the 40, but keeps running, keeps those feet running. Schulte had him in the backfield, but Kinnaman keeps the drive and gets across the 35 down to the 34-yard line.
Just a great run. I tell you what, 5'11" and 201 pounds. He's putting it all in work right there. That's a great job.
Yeah, it's gonna take a couple Indians to bring him down tonight.
He's already shown that he'll let his even helmet fly off. So,
he's gonna
keep moving
helmet
forward.
or not, man. He's coming at you. So 4 receivers set now on first down at the 34-yard line for the Bullpups. Blitz coming and Hops under pressure, just throws this away.
He gets rid of it.
Good pressure being put on there by Dylan Schmidberger and Parker Hutchison, bringing both linebackers there.
Hayes continues to play great defense. Great defense here.
So 2nd down and 10 now for McPherson at the 34-yard line.
You get the feeling, though, McPherson's just looking for that one just to break loose.
And
here.
they've played the field position game.
Right.
They got the Indians backed up. So
got 4 wide now.
2 receivers split each way for Hops to give to Kinnaman up the middle. He's got some room across the 30 down close to the 25-yard line. And
great run again.
A tough run. That's 9 yards on the game.
Spread them out.
3rd down and 1. And that's just straight up the middle.
Yeah. Spread them out and go right back up the middle.
So 3rd and 1 now for the Bullpups. 2 receivers set to the left for Hops. They give to Kinnaman again, and he breaks a tackle.
Oh, great tackle.
And Markley comes up to make the tackle, but it's going to be after he picks up the first down. So Kinnaman on a 4-yard gain and picks another first down up for McPherson.
That was a great tackle by Markley, though. I tell you what, he flew up there.
Stuck him pretty good there at the 18-yard line, but the 4-yard gain is enough for a first down for McPherson. So 1st and 10. Now they go to 5 wide receiver set, 3 to the right, 2 to the left of Hops. Looking to throw, goes to the right-hand side. He's got a man, that's Hoover, up to 20, up to the 15, and knocked out of bounds at the 12-yard line. So Gabe Hoover on the reception. And
great pitch, great catch. Great pitch and catch right there. And you saw the receivers on that side doing a great job of blocking for McPherson there. So
yeah, that was just a wide receiver screen out there.
Exactly. Those guys did their job, and, he picked up 8.
2nd and 2 now for the Bullpups again in their 5 wide receiver set. Now man in motion.
Keeping it.
And Hop's got some room up the middle. Gets hit hard, but spins off that and gets into the end zone. Another tough run, that time by the junior quarterback, Kyler Hops.
He kind of looked like a pinball bouncing around in there. There were some guys that were hitting and taking some shots.
Took a big hit.
Into the end zone.
Hayden Brown out there gets a big hit at the 5-yard line, but Hop's able to spin and reach that ball across the goal line. So our first score, here's a PAT attempt, and Labor 2 gets that in. So the extra point's good. So 1:25 left in this first quarter. McPherson on the board first with a touchdown and the extra point. They lead 7-0 over Hayes High. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.
When it comes to commercial and residential concrete construction in the Hayes area, J-Corp is the preferred choice. They can handle your project from ground up, including excavation, site prep, to finished concrete and pavement, driveways, curbs, streets, parking lots. No job is too big or too small. They also sell and deliver sand, rock, and asphalt millings. Call for a free estimate today. The rock-solid choice in concrete construction. J-Corp, 1707 East 10th Street in Hayes.
Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1, where you're watching the game of the week featuring this district contest between the McPherson Bullpups and the Hayes High Indians. McPherson got on the board first. The scoreboard says 6-0, but I was pretty sure that extra point
was good. They signaled it was good, so we just missed it. So
7-0 is our score. McPherson on top. 1:25 left in this first quarter. And Hayes High getting ready to receive this, but, boy, they just haven't got much going offensively. Set the kick is Labor 2. Back deep is Hayden Brown, it looks like, for the Indians. He's going to take this about at the 7-yard line. Brown up the sideline.
Got some blocking out there.
Gets up to the 20.
Away. Flag.
And there's another flag down. And
guy in a white hat again.
Almost... boy, this sets the Indians back. Boy, their offense has just went backwards on both of their possessions, so this is going to hurt.
I'm just still waiting here. I'm still waiting for something here to crack a little bit. We'll see what happens. But to start opening your passing game at the 10-yard line might not be the best thing.
Well,
if you don't do it all the time.
Right. I don't think our mic's working for our white hat down there. But that was a block in the back. A 10-yard penalty. Hayes High's back to the 10-yard line now. Hunter Brown, in the shotgun. Lane Becker, the lone setback. 3 receivers to the right. Looking to the left, he's got Hutchison.
Picked off.
Nice read there. Looking for Hutchison out there on the curl route, but looks like couldn't read the number there.
I can't either.
That was Gunnar Reese.
Number 3.
22, the Gunnar Reese stepped in there and about had that interception. Boy, if he can hold it, he's in the end zone. That's a pick 6 there.
Exactly.
So dangerous throw. It looks like there's a flag down as well.
Wow, must be on McPherson.
It is.
It's good for Hayes High.
It looks like it was roughing the passer. It was thrown back to where Hunter Brown was at. So the Indians catch a good flag there. This time brings it up to the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 for Hayes High. And we'll see what they do here. Now they got looks like the shotgun set. There's going to be 4 receivers for Hunter Brown. Becker, the lone setback, now in motion is Hayden Brown. And Hunter looking to run off to the left-hand side, makes a man miss.
He's
gets
got
to the
the
25,
edge.
up to the 30, 35, and out of bounds at
the first down run.
36, 37-yard line. So Hayden Brown able to escape the tackle there by Labor 2 and then get to the edge.
Well, he got to the edge and was able to, once you got to the edge, get the yardage. So great job by Hunter Brown.
And that's been about it for Hayes High's offense is Hunter Brown dropping back and looking to gain some yards on his feet.
Right.
So 56 seconds left in this first quarter, 7-0 our score. 4 receivers for Brown now in motion. So the give to Markley and just nowhere to go. Nice staying home by there. Jace Alexander, that linebacker.
Great pursuit and just stay at home. That's a long ways to come.
That is.
Motion and take a handoff. So
McPherson's defense, I tell you what, they're pretty sound. They're not. They're just reading everything, and they're making the right reads right now.
Now, did we miss something? I see the official scoreboard still 6-0.
Yeah, and I thought that extra point was good.
I thought they raised their hands. So
it looked down the middle, but 6-0 is up on the scoreboard. 15 seconds left in this first quarter. If they want to get this playoff, they got to get going now. In motion is Brown, Hunter Brown, the give, and boy, that was blown up from the beginning. Lane Becker just.
Well, what happened on that play was Hunter Brown got just jacked as well as the guy he handed the ball off to.
And that it looks like that was Mendez again, and boy, we've been calling his name quite a bit.
Just blowing it up, but
he was going to tackle somebody.
Well, two guys got hammered there.
Yeah, the runner and the quarterback.
Yeah.
And just did barely get that off, but that's a 6-yard loss on the play, and that'll be the end of our first quarter. Scoreboard says 6-0.
I'll check it out.
Ivan and I thought maybe it was 7, but 6-0. McPherson on top of Hayes High.
Oh, they just changed.
You're watching. It's 7-0. We were right, Ivan. 7-0 our score.
We're not losing our mind up here, folks.
No.
So
stay tuned. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.
Karst Water Well and Drilling Service has been drilling water wells and installing water systems in the area for over 84 years. Whether your project is residential, agricultural, commercial, or municipal, Karst Water Well can do the job right the first time. We offer design and consulting services and use the latest technology with only the best water system components on the market today. So no matter what kind of water well or water system you need, Karst is the company to do the job. Call us today for a consultation.
Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1. We start the second quarter, and it'll be a 3rd and 16 for Hayes High, and they're again behind the chains, and they've struggled in this spot so far in this ball game.
Well, I'll tell you what, I got some scores here for you. Getting it from Mike Hughes up in Smith Center. Smith Center's leading now 15-0 over Sacred Heart, and he passed along another score: La Crosse 6, Ellis 0.
That Class 2A district should be competitive. La Crosse, Ellis, Plainville, and Oakley.
Sure, big games.
So 3rd down at 16. Now 4 receivers set for Hunter Brown. Man in motion is Markley. And Hunter looking to throw. He's got a man open. He's got Markley and just over the outstretched hands of Markley at the 40-yard line, and they were that close.
Well, here's the thing, that it's a great play call because you lulled them to sleep with just running, and the big hitter there just outside the fingertips.
Just off the fingertips of Markley will bring up 4th down and 15 for the Indians. Seitz is back deep for McPherson. Back to punt is Logan Clark. Logan averages 38 yards per punt. And they're setting up the return.
Nice punt.
Stites with the ball at the 33-yard line, up across the 40, makes a spin move up to the 45,
another flag.
Down to the 48-yard line. So good return, but it may all be for naught as the flag was thrown at the 40-yard line.
There goes the push.
Illegal block in the back on the receiving team. Penalty from the spot of the foul. 1st down.
So
all right. Takes that spin move right out of it.
So it'll put the Bullpups back at the 30-yard line, and at least that's a good net punt there by Clark, bringing the Bullpups or pushing the Bullpups down to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 now for McPherson. And last possession they were able to score. They were working with a short field last time.
Right.
This one a little longer, so 4 receivers set for Hops. Lone setback is Kinnaman. And this is a give to Kinnaman up the middle. And not much going there. Good job by the Indians, led there by Wyatt Sheave, able to come up and make a tackle at the 32-yard line.
Yeah, this is a great job there.
So maybe 2 yards on the play.
I tell you what, Hayes High's defense has done a really great job. They really have.
They're kind of a 3-4, and they're bringing that outside linebacker standing up. And
Blitz
is
picked
coming.
Up.
Yeah, Hops got
nowhere to throw.
throws off to the right-hand side.
Oh,
nice
right there.
throw. What a throw by
Great
Kyler
job.
Hops, rolling out to his right.
Number
and
20.
Hit Hoover again.
Yeah.
And that's
Hoover right on the sideline over there. Great job, great catch.
That's a live arm there. that was a heck
it
of a
looked
throw.
like there was nowhere to go.
Right.
Guy at the first down marker, he was not open, and Hoover was just behind him. So
first down and 10 now for McPherson at the, looks like the 42.5-yard line. 4 receivers for the Bullpups. Hops looking to throw again. Has got Kinnaman off the left-hand side and breaks a tackle up to the 45 to the 50-yard line. Nice little play out there.
that guy's a load.
He is.
I tell you what, that's like a truck coming at you right now. He gets a full head of steam.
Well, it's taken more than one Indian defender to bring him down, and that was tried an arm tackle out there by Mason Ibarra.
You get
and that's
your
not
arm
going to
broke
work.
doing that kind of stuff. So
trips receivers, 4 Hops to the right, 1 receiver to the left. That's Huff. The lone setback for McPherson is Kinnaman.
They get the call from the sideline on the play.
And look at the throw.
Oop.
And
Pressure.
just throws it away.
It out.
Good. It hits the down marker. That's a heck of a throw from midfield to go hit the little square.
You win the you're at the circus. You win the little dolly there. So
you put the ball through the little hoop. So good play though by Hops.
Third down.
Hayes High is kind of caught on there.
They took Kinnaman out of the game here.
Little screen pass. So 5 receivers. Hayes a little confused and he jumped offside.
Neutral zone.
Offsides there by.
First down.
Looks like Logan Schulte jumped off.
Well, what happened is, McPherson comes up and gets set, and then they stand back up and look at the sideline for the call, and he came jumping across.
It looked like Hayes was a little bit disorganized with those 5 receivers.
Well, there's not a lot of – they're not changing players out over on the Hayes side.
And you look at them, they're sitting down to kind of disguise about where they're going.
So, Hayes can only make the calls when they come and line up.
Twins receivers to the right for Hops. Kinnaman back in the backfield. Motion to the left. That's where they're going to run it. Got some room.
Wow.
Kinnaman to the 40. Kind of stops his feet, but now he just keeps going.
No whistle.
Down to the 45-yard line. That's going to be close to a first down.
Well, it depends on the spot. Look at the guy, side judge walking in.
It's going to be close. It's going to be a little bit short. About a yard short, half a yard short. So 2nd down and 1 for McPherson, but they're driving again.
Just chewing up the clock and chewing up the yardage right now.
Twins receivers to the right for Hops. Kinnaman the lone setback. They're going to look towards the sidelines, that hurry-up offense.
Well, no huddle.
Right.
That no huddle stuff.
And Hops looking to throw.
He's open.
Got time.
He's open.
And Huff is open and just the outside his hands, boy. But Talon Huff had 3 or 4 steps on the defender there.
Yep. Just outside his reach. He was open.
And Hops had time, just overthrew him. But not a bad call on 2nd and 1.
No. I bring back Kinnaman and
he's been running hard. The fullback Thrash is more towards the line of scrimmage. He's not really a ball carrier, just a blocker up there. And again,
Hayes High has everybody in the box.
And
first down.
There's a
there's a mix-up out there going on.
Yep. There's a flag down right where the tackle was made. Kinnaman up across the 35 to the 33. This would be a first down pending this call.
Well, number 8 for Hayes High, Wyatt Sheave, was mixing it up out there. I can't remember what number it was for McPherson.
We'll see what
it was.
Personal foul, illegal helmet contact on the defense, 15 yards, first down.
I don't know if that was on the tackle or what was going on.
They threw it right. They threw it right where the tackle was made. Okay. So
somebody came in and gave him a shot.
But boy, that hurts. That hurts the Indians. That brings the ball to the 18-yard line for McPherson. Twins receiver set both directions for Hops. 1st and 10, and this is a give to Kinnaman up the middle, and he's met at the line of scrimmage. May give him a yard or two, but good job out there. Schmidberger on the tackle for the Indians. So.
Yeah, it was a gang tackle right there. There's nowhere to go. McPherson didn't move anybody, so.
I think that's how you're going to have to tackle Kinnaman tonight is by a gang tackle, man. He is running tough.
Well, I tell you what, he's carrying the groceries right now.
Yeah. So 8:45 left in the second quarter. 7-0 our score. McPherson on top and driving again.
I look for him to take a shot here at the end zone.
Twin receiver split both ways. Hops looking to throw. He's got a man open in the flat. That's Hoover again up to the 10-yard line down to the 6 or 7. Going to be close to a first down. Looks like he may have it.
Markley came up to try to deliver a shot to him and missed, but right at the marker.
Just a lot of room out there for Hoover to operate. And they're going to give him the first down. So first and goal at the 7-yard line for McPherson. So
I look for number 26 right here.
Yeah, they still got 4 receivers out there. But Kinnaman, the lone setback. And this is a give to Kinnaman off the right-hand side. And he's took a nice job by Schmidberger filling that hole up. And that time he didn't. He kind of stutter step when he got to the line.
He kind of pulled up a little bit. There was nowhere to go, so he just kind of pulled up. He didn't lower his pad level there. He just kind of gave up right there. So
good job by the Indians' front line clogging that space up in the middle. So second down and goal. Give him a loss of yard on the play down to the 8-yard line.
Yeah, that was one of those runs that kind of surprised me. I thought he'd lower it and just take a few guys with him.
Hayes High is asking a lot of their defense again, trying to stop these Bullpups. Another give to Kinnaman. He's up
right
the middle, he's got some room, and he's into the end zone for the 8-yard touchdown run by Jace Kinnaman. And that's the second touchdown on the night for McPherson.
They just ran on the left side of that line on McPherson, and they just moved everybody out of the way.
So that extends the McPherson lead to 13-0. And pinning this extra point. And so we'll keep an eye, see if this is good or not. Labor 2 with the kick.
Got some pressure.
But it's good.
Well, both hands went up again, so.
We'll see if they put it on the scoreboard. But McPherson, though, able to extend their lead now 14-0 over Hayes High. 7:32 left in this first half. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.
Hi.
We're looking for insurance.
Oh, let's see who's free.
When insurance agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a trusted choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Let us shop for you. Contact Rogers & Associate to learn more.
Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1. Our score here from Lewis Field is 14-0. McPherson on top of Hayes. 7:32 left in this first half. McPherson set to tee this off. Labor 2. Back deep is Hayden Brown for the Indians. And Ivan, Hayes really needs to get something going here offensively.
Yeah, really, honestly, they need to keep their defense off the field for a while here.
Yeah,
so they need to really do something here, something positive.
Run some of that clock off, give that defense a little bit of break. Hayden Brown's going to let this ball bounce at the 10. It just dies at the 10, picks it up across the 15, and is rode out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
I thought somebody was going to clean him off there.
19-yard line. They held up, though.
Wow.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering that, too. I seen one of the Bullpups coming in, flying in, but
I was looking for a
up.
flag. If they would have hit him, it would have been a flag, that's for sure.
So 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Again, Hayes High, their starting offensive possession is going to be back in their pretty well deep in their own territory at the 19-yard line.
Yeah, it's better than last time. I think they started out on the 10. So.
I formation set for the Indians. Hunter Brown under center. And it's a gift to the
wow.
My goodness, what a hit.
Wow.
What a hit. That's Khalil Lipson.
Lost his helmet over that as well.
The fullback, that's the freshman fullback.
30 has to go. Helmet come off.
Boy, Lane Becker just took a huge hit by Lipson from McPherson. Lipson goes 245.
Oh, man.
Becker, 162-pound fullback.
He paid for that dive play right there.
And again, it looked like they were trying to run a trap. for the fullback and just can't get anybody moved up front.
Well, they've got some beef up front for McPherson. They've got some beef.
So 2nd down and 12.
Timeout.
Hayes High was
somebody missed a play here.
So Hayes High going to take a timeout here. 2nd down and 12, and again, it seems Ivan every offensive possession it's 2nd down 12, 3rd down 15. Yeah. They're not getting any positive yards on 1st down. What do they got to do to change that up?
Nothing more than I think they're just going to have to open it up here. But the problem is they are not used to doing that kind of stuff. So when you don't do it on a regular basis, it's just like you just had here, a 4-wide situation. Somebody looked like they were supposed to be in motion. They missed the play. They missed a call. So what happens? You got to call a timeout. You got to burn it.
Is it a little bit of kind of reversed what you normally see? You normally see the run to set up the pass.
Right.
You got to throw the ball to kind of open up the run game.
Well, right now we're just seeing run to the run and to the run. So right now they might be doing something out of character, and I think that's exactly what happened here is, it's not a play they normally run all the time, and somebody was supposed to be in motion, and he missed it. So they got to call a timeout.
Well, I mean, they're not completely out of this ball game, just a 2-score ball game.
14-0. So.
But, yeah, they've got to get something going offensively. So 2nd down and 12 for the Indians. They come out 4 receivers.
Looks like the same set.
For Hunter Brown. Looks like the lone setback will be Schmidberger.
Yeah, there's your motion, man.
And Hayden Brown in motion, and
wow.
Hunter Brown just nowhere to go. Tries to get off to the right-hand side. May got a yard.
He took a hit.
That's Mendez again. Michael Mendez on the tackle, and he's got to be close to getting 10 tackles already.
Well, I tell you what, Hunter took a big hit again there.
So 3rd down and 11. That give him a yard on the play.
Here's what happens on this deal is now. Also, if you got this go, or if you're gonna pass, those guys can pin their ears back and just come get you. So.
And we talked about that in the pregame. They averaged 3 sacks a ball game, so already a pretty good. And a little miscommunication. Now Hunter Brown looks to the
2 guys in the same area.
Looks to go to the air, but that was knocked down by Ben Nickel. Almost picked off by Nickel, but.
You had Mayfield and another receiver there, number 5, I believe. I think they were both in the same area, so pretty easy to cover that kind of stuff. So,
and Nickel did a good job coming up, high point in that ball, almost picked it off. But it falls incomplete. 4th down and 11 for the Indians in punt formation. Will be Clark. Back deep is Stites for McPherson. It's a line drive. Stites takes it at the 48. Got a little bit of room off to the right-hand side. Stiffs arms the man up to the 40, 35, down to the 30-yard line, maybe the 29. And that's a pretty good return there by Stites.
He's only gained about 9 yards on that punt.
A net of 9.
It wasn't because of the coverage. It was a great return, but they set it up on the side over there, but they only gained about 9 yards on that.
It was a line drive punt, which gives the punt returner a pretty good run up to it. So,
sure.
Again, a good field position for McPherson at the 29-yard line, up 14-0, 5:53 left in this first half. 4 receivers set, 4 hops. And give to Kinnaman off the right-hand side. And he's met right there at the line of scrimmage. Nice job. That's Schmidberger in there. Ibarra in there.
I think that was
could be Browse as well.
That looked like number 5, Austin Hunt, back there or number 6.
Oh, you're
on
right.
That carry, number 5.
Yep. That's
Austin Hunt, senior, 6'1", 186-pounder.
So. Looks like the backup running back in Hunt now for the Bullpups. 4 receivers, 4 hops, looking to throw. He's open. Man in the open. He's got a receiver at the 25-yard line. That looks like Chandler wired out there for the reception.
Palmer Hutchison on the tackle.
So 3rd down at 6 for the Bullpups. Nice. Just a 4-yard gain, but yeah, good tackle by Hutchison and able to limit that just a 4-yard gain.
I don't see Kinnaman anywhere.
No. Hunt is in the backfield. for the Bullpups. Twin receivers to the right. 4 hops now, a man in motion, and they're going to call a timeout. So 4:31 left in this first half. McPherson on top of Hayes, 14-0. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.
Progressive Physical Therapy Center has been an integral part of the Hayes community since 2007. Tim Marcus, physical therapist, has led the Hayes physical therapy team ever since the business opened. The Progressive staff offers expert care in a friendly environment. You no longer need a physician's referral when seeking services provided by a physical therapist. Call Progressive Physical Therapy. Their licensed therapists provide personalized patient care and treatments. Progressive Physical Therapy, 2209 Canterbury in Hayes.
Coming back.
Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1. We are in the second quarter, 14-0 our score. McPherson on top of Hayes. And McPherson with a 3rd down and 7 play here at the 25-yard line. So good position, maybe in a 4-down territory. But twin tight ends, 4 hops. And Hunt the lone setback for the Bullpups. Get a play call in from the sidelines. And this is a give to Hunt. And he's met right there at the line of scrimmage. Nice job.
Great job.
That's Parker Hutchison again on the tackle. And that's a loss of a yard. So 4th down and 7. Again, the defense for the Indians are doing a good job. I just think this no huddle offense is kind of wearing on them a little bit.
Well, these guys are going to run out of gas here sooner or later. But right now, I'm really curious where Kinnaman's at. He's been carrying the load here.
And they could just be giving him a break this drive.
Could be.
But 4th down and 7 now for the Bullpups. They're going to go for it. Twin tight ends for McPherson, 2 receivers. And looking to throw, here comes.
He's open.
He's got some room, and that's the tight end, 82. That's Thomas Diggs down
fumble.
11-yard line. Now Hayes High is saying they got the ball. And we'll see. Are they going to say, is it a fumble? The referees are discussing that.
They're discussing, did somebody blow a whistle here because he was kind of stood up a little bit. Let's watch a replay. He was open. He sat out in that little flat area out there. You can see him going across.
And they're still talking about it. The ball will be at the 11-yard line. We're going to see if this is going to be Hayes High Indian ball or is this going to be McPherson ball.
I look either way. Either side's going to be unhappy here.
That was either a 4th down conversion for McPherson or this is going to be a fumble recovery for Hayes. This would be big for Hayes. Kind of stop this momentum.
Well, I can tell you the way they're talking here. It's going to be an interesting call.
Fumble on the play, recovered by Hayes High.
Boom.
So
there's some questions going on over there.
And our replay kind of stopped a little quick. I didn't see whether his knee was down or he was down, but the call on the field is the fumble and recovery by Hayes, and that's a big momentum booster for the Indians.
Dodging bullets here. You're dodging bullets, doing a great job on D. So
3:32 left in this first half. 14-0 our score. McPherson on top of Hayes High. And now out of the shotgun is Hunter Brown. 4 receivers for the Indians. Two split each way. Hunter looking to throw.
He's got somebody open out there.
Got some room. And just off the hands of Parker Hutchison. Parker looked like he was ready to run before he caught that ball.
Yeah, Palmer Hutchison there just went right between his hands. So I think he saw some green space and just lost it.
They're playing man coverage because they really don't. I don't think McPherson's really respecting any of the throw game. So
they know that's not their what you would call their gravy, meat and potatoes here kind of thing. So right now they're just looking for the run.
2nd and 10 for the Indians. 4 receivers set for Hayes High again. Hunter Brown.
I'd look for some blitzes here, boy.
And he's looking to run. He's got some room off the left-hand side.
Great tackle from behind.
Yeah, if that tackle's not made there.
By Colin Gearing.
Yep.
Great tackle from behind, but I tell you what, you can see the blitz coming. So
good job. They pulled their guard, able to kick out that defensive end, and a little bit of room there for Hunter Brown just for a second.
But Curtis, here's the thing. There's still 3 minutes on the clock here. This is a big play. This is a big play here.
3rd and 7 for the Indians. They need to take advantage of this turnover. If they don't pick a first down, then it's
Hutch is going to get McPherson's going to get the ball back.
Yep. Twin tight end set, I formation for the Indians.
Timeout.
Take a timeout. That didn't look good from the start either.
No,
so.
It did not.
But
probably a good timeout.
Hayes High, the third and final.
So that's the last timeout for.
This is key right here. This is a big play. Because I can tell you right, they don't get this, and McPherson gets the ball back, they're going to be going to the end zone before half.
Well, McPherson's going to end up with good field position if
Correct.
this first down's not picked up, and they've had good field position the entire half.
Sure.
It seems like that.
Sure.
It's been played on. This game's been played on the 50-yard line in on Hayes High's side of the field.
Sure.
So, really for
And
the
for
defense
Hayes,
as well, they need.
And for Hayes, a lot of their defensive guys flop over and play offense. I mean, so it's going to wear them out here. But this is a big, big play right here. You can convert, most likely. McPherson's not going to score before the half, but you still got a shot to do it yourself. So,
well, they're trying to take advantage of this momentum they got with the recovered.
I look for a
fumble,
timeout by McPherson here if they don't convert.
Now they switched. They were bringing an I formation now. 4 receivers for Hunter Brown. The lone setback again is the freshman Lane Becker.
Blitz.
And Brown looking to run, and not much going
Wow.
there up to the 19-yard line. It's kind of on a quarterback draw.
Yep.
It looked like.
About 4 yards short.
It picks up 2 on the play. 4th down and 4 for the Indians, and they're going to punt again.
Yeah, McPherson's good with letting the clock run. If I was Hayes High, I'd take every second off of that clock that I can right now.
And they may be.
Really, honestly, I would be looking at that play clock. I'd only punt when it hits 2.
Stites has it set at his 50-yard line, looking for good field position.
Almost blocked it again.
He's going to take it at the
Caught
48,
it on the run. Great tackle.
Good open field tackle. That was Ott on the tackle. So still going to be in the Hayes High side of the field, but at the 47. So
Mr. Kinneman's back in the ball game here. You got 2 minutes here. The defense is going to have to step up here again.
Yeah, they got. I believe they've got 2 timeouts, maybe 3 timeouts left.
Yeah.
So
right now, Hayes High's defense is shouldering the load of the game right now.
So the whole playbook open here for McPherson. 4 receivers, 2 receivers set each way for Hobbs. Kinnaman back as the lone setback. Hobbs looking to throw. He's got a man open the flat. Makes the catch to the 40-yard line, and that's where he stops. That's Schmidberger out there
looking
on the
for
tackle.
a horse collar over there. The coach, Coach Pav over there, he's looking for a horse collar.
Schmidberger able to grab the jersey. Here's a replay.
Look at the end of the play here, right here. Right around that neck area. Yeah, I know you're not going to get it.
No.
But I know Coach Pav over there, he was looking for it.
Talon Huff on the reception for the Bullpups. 5-yard gain on the play, 2nd down and 5. Again, twin receivers both ways for the Bullpups. Hops looking to throw.
Open.
Got a man, Hoover in the middle. Got to 20 down to the 14-yard line. And a nice play-action pass for McPherson and a first down.
What happened is on that fake handoff, it just froze everybody. And Hoover became open right over the middle. You could see it progress right in front of us here.
Those linebackers have been coming up the whole night for Hayes High and just caught them in a play action. Big gain by Hoover for the first down.
I'd say Mr. Kinnaman here.
1:38 left, and this is give to Kinnaman off the right-hand side and lowers his head across the 10 down to the 9-yard line. 4 yards on first down for McPherson.
He's just like a bowling ball.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much it.
Not really a whole lot of room out there. Kind of patient, waits for just a little bit of gap to come.
Just a
open.
crease, you know, and there's just a crease to run through. He's a load to bring down.
1:13 left in this first half. Hops looking to throw. He's got a man.
He's open.
At the 2,
Touchdown.
at 1, and they're going to say he's in.
Touchdown.
That's close. Chandler Wired makes the catch about the 2-yard line. He's hit right there.
Maybe we'll get a replay here, but it was close. But he might have reached across. We got a replay right here.
Yeah, it looks like they may have been in. It's hard telling from that angle, but
it is.
the line judge was right there, was able to see it. So, and they got him offsides.
Boy, McPherson came on the field quickly to get that off. I tell you what.
Dead ball.
So Hops, that's his. He's ran for one. He's thrown for another one. So first down or 2-point or point after, excuse me. Attempt as a high snap. Labor 2's got the ball. He's trying to run out to the right. Still on his feet, going to throw.
He's got it.
And he's got it there for the 2-point conversion. Is there?
Wow.
No one's downfield at all. What a 2-point conversion that was.
You could see it from here. That guy was in a sea of a crowd, but there was a guy open.
So the high snap gets deflected back to the kicker. Kicker rolls out, breaks 2 tackles, and then throws it in the end zone for a 2-point conversion.
It looked like he was sacked.
Yeah.
I mean, really, honestly. What a heartbrear for Hayes High right there. You thought you had him corralled, and next thing you know, he throws it up and it comes down.
So the touchdown and 2-point conversion now makes this score 22-0. 104 left in this first half. Labor 2 now after throwing for the 2-point conversion, set to kick this off at the 40-yard line. We'll see what the Indians have. 104 left. They really haven't been able to move the ball much this first half, let alone in the air.
Yeah. Well, right now, you got a minute left. You're almost looking to escape to get the half and don't make a mistake here.
Labor 2 with the kick, and is going to drive Hayden Brown. Going to bounce at the 2 and into the end zone for the touchback. 104 left, and we're going to see. I don't expect much. Do you, Ivan?
I don't either. Right now, if you're going to pull a rabbit out of the hat now, why didn't you? You should have done it on the last series. So right now, I'd be safe, but you never know.
22-0 our score. McPherson on top. 104 left in this second quarter. And this first half has really just been played on half of this field. It's been the ball's been on Hayes High's end of the field the whole half, and they struggled to move the ball. They did get a break with a fumble recovery.
They've gotten a couple penalties on Mac, but it's just right now they haven't been done anything that's on positive, and I don't look for anything right here.
So I formation for Hunter Brown. 2 tight ends set, and this is a give to the fullback. Hunter kept it, and he's going to lose 3 yards. So they're going to see what they spot this.
McPherson. Hey, they're going to go for blood here, maybe.
It's 22-0. It's a three-score game.
Timeout. McPherson, their second charged.
And the way their punt return's been going, they can get some good yards.
Why not?
Yep.
Hayes High chose to keep it close to the vest, and why not use their timeouts here? And they've got the receiving core and the quarterback to make it happen here for McPherson. So.
Yeah, their receivers have the size, have the speed. They've gotten open. Hayes' defense a little gas, probably a little bit.
They gotta be. Yeah, you got to be, because right now they're pretty much flipping side to side, offense and defense there. So those guys have been out there a lot on the field.
So this is gut check time for Hayes. They need to get this first down and get into the locker room for halftime.
Well, hopefully this is a play you've drawn up that you don't get a penalty on. How's that?
There you go.
Somebody goes in motion, somebody moves, somebody jumps. So
second down and 11 for the Indians.
This is a big play.
Yeah, these next 2 are going to be big plays for.
Well, McPherson will call another timeout.
Absolutely.
So.
And it looks like they're going to come out I formation set for Hayes High. 2 tight ends the ball game. Hunter Brown under center.
I would look for. Hopefully, he got a tight end release here or something.
And this is just Hunter Brown just keeping the ball, gets close to
timeout
the
by
20-yard line. They may pick up half a yard on second down.
Timeout. McPherson. Their final timeout.
Well, all they're able to do right now, they're just pinning their ears back.
Yep.
Honestly. And shooting gaps and filling the A and the B and the C gaps. And really, honestly, they're just playing defense.
So they're going to get the ball. That's their final timeout. So
third down.
Hayes High runs the ball again, they're going to be McPherson's not going to be left with much. But
well, here's the situation: you're going to have to at least run the ball, because if you pass it, you kill the clock.
Right.
If it's incomplete. So
yeah, you've got to run the ball here. You've got to
stay in bounds.
Yep.
You know.
And if you can, try to pick this first down up. I don't know. They haven't. I don't think they handed the ball off to the tailback at all tonight.
But Curtis, here's another problem. You're doing something out of the ordinary here. They could get a pass picked off.
Yeah, I wouldn't do anything out of the ordinary. They haven't handed the ball off to their tailback all night. It's been fullback. They tried to do some fullback traps. It's been quarterback keeper. You got 2 tight ends in the set. Just run ISO and see what your tailback can pick up.
Well, here we go.
Hayden Brown, the tailback.
Pass.
Hunter
He's
looking
open.
to throw. Got Markley out there in the flats, and it goes off his hands. Good coverage. And
oh, my.
Boy, that stops the clock. With 41 seconds left. Labor out there on the coverage, and good coverage.
And actually, that could have been an interception just as easy as anything else. But
boy, that stopped. Markley kind of turned into a defender there at the end to knock that ball away. So 4th down and 11. And McPherson's going to get this ball back with at least 30 seconds left.
If he gets a low line drive here, he can get that ball back in the 35-yard line, 40, somewhere in there.
Stites going to take this, let it bounce, and going to roll down about the 46, 45-yard line now to the 44-yard line. That's really a good break for Hayes High.
Right. But here's the thing with McPherson. They've got the quarterback and they've got the receiving core right now. And they'll be working those sidelines. So I don't think you're going to see anything in the middle of the field here.
No, and the clock will stop on a first down.
So
you could work the middle on this first one, but after that you're going to have to work the sideline. So 4 receivers, 4 Hobbs. Lone setback is Kinnaman.
And a dilemma here for Hayes. Do you blitz or do you go back in coverage?
And nobody's coming. He's got a lot of room, a lot of time. Hobbs looking, going to run the ball up to the 50 and gets hit at the 46-yard line. So that's not a first down.
They're going to jump up and get a snap off here. They're going to jump off and get a snap.
It's going to be the last snap of the half, it looks like, trying to get a play in. 8 seconds now. Clock running down. This is going to be the last play of the ball game, or the half. And a little screen out there, a nice read by, that looks like the number 27, Mason Ibarra.
There's a flag on the sideline there.
Ooh. Just hold on, that should have been half.
There's a flag over here. He threw his hat as well, so I don't know if that's a double.
Well, there wasn't any players over there, was there?
No, this is probably a sideline or something, I would think, maybe.
Boy, that would have ended the half. Nice coverage by Ibarra. And stopped Huff right where he caught it. So that would have ended the half, but there's a penalty here. We'll see what it's going to be on.
On sports, on the bench, 15 yards, first down.
Boy, they're just
You knew that was coming.
Yeah.
Because it's on the sideline. There's no players over there. Somebody on the coaching side said something on this side over here.
So that gives McPherson another shot at the end zone.
And they're at the 30.
30-yard line, 29-yard line.
Hayes
5 receivers for the Bullpups. Looking to throw. He's got under pressure a little bit and just has to let it go out of bounds, and that'll end the half. Good job by the Indians, able to hold the Bullpups out there at the end of this second quarter. But our score, McPherson 22, Hayes High 0. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.
Hi, I'm Alex, and here we are at Herman Physical Therapy. Mariah, do you need doctor's orders for PT?
Nope, but if your doctor orders PT, you can still choose to come to us.
Great. Is Troy in?
Yes, he is.
Alrighty, thanks. Hey Troy, is it true you do free consultations?
You betcha.
Why did you choose Herman PT?
He makes it fun.
Would you refer a friend here?
I already have.
Well, there you have it. Herman Physical Therapy and Wellness.
Good for the body, good for the soul.
Before, during, or after the game, take your crew to the Golden Cube. If the game is on, they're open. The Golden Q in Hayes has the largest gourmet burger menu around. They've also got a super selection of sides, appetizers, salads, wraps, homemade chili, wings, and more. Their Blizzard beer system is guaranteed to keep your drawn brew between 27 and 30 degrees. With a dozen different beers on tap, they've got just about everyone's favorite. Open daily at 10 a.m. The Golden Q, 809 Ash in Hayes.
From senior trips to toddler adventures and youth sports, the Hayes Recreation Commission is your one-stop shop for fun. Check out all the fall and winter brochure for a complete list of scheduled events and classes. The fun times continue in the HRC Wellness Center, where you can enroll in personal training and memberships. The HRC provides fun and fitness for all ages. Find them at hayesrec.org. Call or stop by and learn more.
When it comes to commercial and residential concrete construction in the Hayes area, J-Corp is the preferred choice. They can handle your project from ground up, including excavation, site prep, to finish concrete and pavement, driveways, curbs, streets, parking lots. No job is too big or too small. They also sell and deliver sand, rock, and asphalt millings. Call for a free estimate today. The rock-solid choice in concrete construction. J-Corp, 1707 East 10th Street in Hayes. Karst Water Well and Drilling Service has been drilling water wells and installing water systems in the area for over 84 years. Whether your project is residential, agricultural, commercial, or municipal, Karst Water Well can do the job right the first time. We offer design and consulting services and use the latest technology with only the best water system components on the market today. So no matter what kind of water well or water system you need, Karst is the company to do the job. Call us today for a consultation.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hayes High Homecoming 2017. Prior to meeting this year's Hayes High royalty, we would like to welcome back all Hayes High alumni, and we wish to extend a special welcome to the classes of 2012, 2002, 2007, 1997, 1992, 1987, 1982, 1977, 1972, 1967, 1962, and 1957, celebrating their reunions, and welcome them home to Hayes. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a special welcome to last year's homecoming royalty, homecoming queen, Miss Marie Revelis, and homecoming king, Mr. Tanner Callis. The escorts are Cannon Viner, son of Kurt and Mariella Viner, and Karen Lang, daughter of Adam and Sarah Lang. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet your 2017 Hayes High royalty. Miss Trinity Callis. Trinity is the daughter of Ralph and Lacey Callis. While at Hayes High, Trinity has been involved in cross country, track and field, soccer, intramurals, orchestra, musical, astronomy club, HHITA, leadership team, National Honor Society, student council, and is serving as Stuco president this year. Trinity's future plans include attending either the University of Kansas or Fort Hays State University with a major in psychology and a minor in biology, and hopes of becoming a neuropsychologist. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Trinity Callis. Mr. London Keller. London is the son of Norman and Sandy Keller. During London's career at Hayes High, he has participated in soccer, girls soccer manager, intramurals, leadership team, vice president of National Honor Society, and student council. London's future plans include attending either the University of Kansas or Fort Hays State University with a major in pre-med in hopes of becoming a surgeon. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. London Keller. Miss Hannah Donaldson. Hannah is the daughter of Dustin Donaldson and Lisa Campbell. While at Hayes High, Hannah has been involved in track and field, basketball, intramurals, USD 489 News, Spirit Club, and Student Council. Hannah's future plans including attending the University of Kansas with a major in graphic design and a minor in journalism in hopes of becoming a fashion beauty magazine editor. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Hannah Donaldson. Mr. Hunter Brown. Hunter is the son of Chris and Daphne Brown. During Hunter's career at Hayes High, he has participated in football, baseball, track and field, intramurals, leadership team, and DECA. Hunter's future plans include continuing playing football at Fort Hays State University with a major yet to be determined. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Hunter Brown. Miss Erin Muirhead. Erin is the daughter of Robert and Diane Muirhead. While at Hayes High, Erin has been involved in cross country, musical, spring play, forensics, band, chamber singers, astronomy club, leadership team, National Honor Society, and student council. Erin's future plans include attending Wichita State University, majoring in music education with an emphasis in the vocal field and hopes of becoming a music teacher. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Erin Muirhead. Mr. Dante Blackman. Dante is the son of Sharon Tallman. During Dante's career at Hayes High, he has participated in football and intramurals. Dante's future plans include attending Fort Hays State University with a major in health and human performance or business. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dante Blackman. Miss Lisa Schoenberger. Lisa is the daughter of Jeff and Amy Schoenberger. While attending Hayes High, Lisa has been involved in soccer, voice soccer manager, basketball, track and field, concert choir, debate, math relays, leadership team, spirit club, DECA, National Honor Society, and is currently a student council treasurer. Lisa's future plans include attending the University of Nebraska and majoring in marketing and management. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Lisa Schoenberger. Mr. Alan Zollinger. Alan is the son of Brett and Julie Zollinger. During Alan's career at Hayes High, he has participated in cross country, band, golf, intramurals, leadership team, and student council. Alan's future plans include attending Fort Hays State University with a major in psychology and hopes of becoming a psychologist. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Alan Zollinger. Miss Macy Steckel. Macy is the daughter of Brandon and Jackie Jacobs and Jared Steckel. While attending Hayes High, Macy has been involved in tennis, basketball, track, Red Cross Club, astronomy club, National Honor Society, leadership team, and student council. Macy's future plans include attending a four-year university with a major yet to be determined. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Macy Steckel. Mr. Kyler Voss. Kyler is a son of Walker Voss and Lacey Voss. During Kyler's career at Hayes High, he has participated in basketball, baseball, intramurals, astronomy club, Red Cross Club, and student council. Kyler's future plans include attending a four-year university with an emphasis in health and human performance and hopes of becoming a physical therapist. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kyler Voss. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a big round of applause for our Hayes High 2017 Homecoming Royalty. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to present to you the 2017 Homecoming King and Queen, Mr. Dante Blackman and Miss Trinity Callis.
Good call. Did you make it? No, I should have. I appreciate your integrity.
That's at lunch today. We're trying to figure out. Trinity's like the only one that's involved in all that music, so we figured she had it in the bag.
Jamie, I tried to get Brooks to bet you a pop or something because I saw the list on who it was. I told him who it was.
Good for him.
Yeah, that's good.
Regulations and tax laws are always changing. That's why businesses and professionals turn to the experienced team at Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants. With 8 CPAs to assist you, they offer a wide range of services from tax preparations, bookkeeping, and payroll to auditing and accounting services. They can also help farmers, ranchers, and small businesses with tax planning. It's not what you make, it's what you keep. Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants with offices in Norton, Phillipsburg, Stockton, and Quinter.
Hi.
We're looking for insurance.
Oh, let's see who's free.
When insurance agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a trusted choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Let us shop for you. Contact Rogers & Associate to learn more.
Progressive Physical Therapy Center has been an integral part of the Hayes community since 2007. Tim Marcus, physical therapist, has led the Hayes physical therapy team ever since the business opened. The Progressive staff offers expert care in a friendly environment. You no longer need a physician's referral when seeking services provided by a physical therapist. Call Progressive Physical Therapy. Their licensed therapists provide personalized patient care and treatments. Progressive Physical Therapy, 2209 Canterbury in Hayes.
Cedar Lodge Dental Group and Professional Fire Equipment are proud of the hard work and dedication of all the Hayes High School students and athletes. They hope this school year is the best year ever. Best of wishes for a successful season from Steel Fabrications and Tri-Central Office Supply, backing the Hayes High Indians all season long.
We are your Northwest Kansas premier roofing contractor. We've got you covered before and after the storm.
Let us evaluate the condition of your roof and discuss options. We'll often be able to offer efficient, affordable alternatives. Call Roof Masters for a free estimate today.
Roof Masters, that's who you're looking for.
Hi, I'm Alex, and here we are at Herman Physical Therapy. Mariah, do you need doctor's orders for PT?
Nope, but if your doctor orders PT, you can still choose to come to us.
Great. Is Troy in?
Yes, he is.
Alrighty, thanks. Hey Troy, is it true you do free consultations?
You betcha.
Why did you choose Herman PT?
He makes it fun.
Would you refer a friend here?
I already have.
Well, there you have it. Herman Physical Therapy and Wellness.
Good for the body, good for the soul.
Before, during, or after the game, take your crew to the Golden Q. If the game is on, they're open. The Golden Q in Hayes has the largest gourmet burger menu around. They've also got a super selection of sides, appetizers, salads, wraps, homemade chili, wings, and more. Their Blizzard beer system is guaranteed to keep your drawn brew between 27 and 30 degrees. With a dozen different beers on tap, they've got just about everyone's favorite. Open daily at 10 a.m. The Golden Q, 809 Ash in Hayes.
From senior trips to toddler adventures and youth sports, the Hayes Recreation Commission is your one-stop shop for fun. Check out all the fall and winter brochure for a complete list of scheduled events and classes. The fun times continue in the HRC Wellness Center, where you can enroll in personal training and memberships. The HRC provides fun and fitness for all ages. Find them at hayesrec.org. Call or stop by and learn more.
Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1. We're at halftime of the game of the week between the McPherson Bullpups and the Hayes High Indians. Our score, McPherson 22, Hayes 0. And this first half, Ivan, was dominated by McPherson. It was played, the whole entire half was played on Hayes High's side of the field.
And that's a definite bonus. And Hayes High's defense was on the field a ton.
Yeah.
And McPherson was still trying to score right before half. So
right, yeah, they were trying to add another score. Their quarterback Kyler Hops ran for a touchdown, threw for a touchdown. Jace Kinneman, their tailback, had a heck of a first half. He ran for a touchdown. Chandler Wired Their receiver caught a touchdown. So a little bit of everything by McPherson, but Hayes High's defense just kind of wore down in that second quarter.
Yeah, well, the thing is you got to hand it to them. I mean, they've played well in this first half, but they've gotten no help on the other side of the ball.
Offensively, Hayes High hasn't been able to move the ball at all.
I don't even know if you could say it's anemic. There's just non-existent.
Yeah.
So, besides Hayden Brown, I can't think of any plus.
No,
there's been some passes that's been dropped. There was
just
passes
outside of the reach, but really nothing going on for the Indians offensively. But the band's on the field here for halftime. They had a little homecoming celebration or homecoming festivities. So, but right now let's take a look at the Nex-Tech wireless scoreboard to check out the scores from the games around this area. Phillipsburg up big on TMP 47-14 at halftime. Our score 22-0 at halftime. Norton 12-0 up on Russell. Russell giving him a little bit of a fight there.
Yeah, that surprises me, but that's a good thing for Russell.
Hoisington up big on Ellsworth 24-0. That some thought that might be a little better ball game.
Yep.
Smith Center up big against Sacred Heart. Central Plains just
64.
64 to 0
right before half.
Right.
So.
Yeah. And then Golden Plains on top of Wheatland 34-0.
That's six-man football there.
Osborne Victoria. That's a tough ball game. That's a good ball game. 14-6. Osborne with the lead. That's probably to decide that district, don't you think?
Oh, pretty much. That's a big time ball game tonight, and
the other big 8-man game at Otis Bison and Dighton. Otis Bison with the 20-8 lead at halftime. Dighton's won several games in a row.
Sure.
To start this season, they kind of came on last year out of nowhere and continue to roll. But 20-8 to score at halftime there. Atwood up big against Quitter 50-0 at the first quarter.
That losing streak continues there.
And La Crosse up 13-0 on Ellis. That's at halftime. Hoxie 30-0 lead over Trigo in the first quarter. Plainville up 10-0 in that first quarter. And we got a pretty good game here. Nest City and South Gray tied at 24. A lot of scoring in that 8-man contest.
Yeah, and I just got an update from Mike Hughes. We got a halftime score of Smith Center 49, Sacred Heart 0.
So that'll be a running clock then to start that second half. So Smith Center really on a roll. We see them a couple weeks ago against TMP here in the same stadium.
Sure.
And they've really, after that Phillipsburg loss, in that close game against Plainville, boy, they've really gone on track since then. But Hayes High is going to have to figure out, they're going to try to get on track offensively. They got to try to do something. We talked about it, looking to throw the ball, maybe to open up the run game. But
well, here's the thing. We talked about that earlier. And if you don't do it all the time, or at least half the time, or some of the time, it's just tough to do.
Yeah. But they will get
I just got a note here. Hayes High had 7 yards of total offense in the first half. You were right. So
yeah, I didn't think they had a whole lot, but that came on Hunter Brown. That's got to be his running. That's it. So.
Yeah, and you were guessing 5 to 10, and Nick Schween just gave that to me. 7 yards of total offense in the first half, which doesn't surprise us.
No, something's going to have to change here if they're gonna stay in this ball game. Their defense has done about everything they could to slow down McPherson. And we talked about it in the pregame. McPherson's offense, they're going to score some points. They're that talented. And so Hayes High was going to have to keep up with them. But that first half, not so much.
I look for McPherson to come out and still keep the throttle on the gas here.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not going to come out of the half stale. So
no.
Hayes High hopefully comes out and has a game plan.
Yeah. So and Hayes High will be receiving the opening kickoff in the second half, and we're going to bring that to you here after a short break. We've got about a minute left for the band and then a couple more minutes to warm up, and we'll be ready to go here in the second half. So stay tuned. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.
When it comes to commercial and residential concrete construction in the Hayes area, J-Corp is a preferred choice. They can handle your project from ground up, including excavation, site prep, to finish concrete and pavement, driveways, curbs, streets, parking lots. No job is too big or too small. They also sell and deliver sand, rock, and asphalt millings. Call for a free estimate today. The rock-solid choice in concrete construction. J-Corp, 1707 East 10th Street in Hayes. Karst Water Well and Drilling Service has been drilling water wells and installing water systems in the area for over 84 years. Whether your project is residential, agricultural, commercial, or municipal, Karst Water Well can do the job right the first time. We offer design and consulting services and use the latest technology with only the best water system components on the market today. So no matter what kind of water well or water system you need, Karst is the company to do the job. Call us today for a consultation. Regulations and tax laws are always changing. That's why businesses and professionals turn to the experienced team at Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants. With 8 CPAs to assist you, they offer a wide range of services from tax preparations, bookkeeping, and payroll to auditing and accounting services. They can also help farmers, ranchers, and small businesses with tax planning. It's not what you make, it's what you keep. Mapes & Miller Certified Public Accountants with offices in Norton, Phillipsburg, Stockton, and Quinter.
Hi.
We're looking for insurance.
Oh, let's see who's free.
When insurance agents work for only one company, their options are simply limited. But a trusted choice independent agent is free to shop many companies for a better deal. Free to do what's right for you.
Let us shop for you. Contact Rogers & Associate to learn more.
Progressive Physical Therapy Center has been an integral part of the Hayes community since 2007. Tim Marcus, physical therapist, has led the Hayes physical therapy team ever since the business opened. The Progressive staff offers expert care in a friendly environment. You no longer need a physician's referral when seeking services provided by a physical therapist. Call Progressive Physical Therapy. Their licensed therapists provide personalized patient care and treatments. Progressive Physical Therapy, 2209 Canterbury in Hayes.
Cedar Lodge Dental Group and Professional Fire Equipment are proud of the hard work and dedication of all the Hayes High School students and athletes. They hope this school year is the best year ever. Best of wishes for a successful season from Steel Fabrications and Tri-Central Office Supply, backing the Hayes High Indians all season long.
We are your Northwest Kansas premier roofing contractor. We've got you covered before and after the storm.
Let us evaluate the condition of your roof and discuss options. We'll often be able to offer efficient, affordable alternatives. Call Roof Masters for a free estimate today.
Roof Masters, that's who you're looking for.
Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1. We are just set to begin this second half with Hayes High going to receive the opening kickoff here in the second half. They're down 22-0 and looking to do something offensively because that first half, Ivan, we got that information, 7 yards total offense.
Yeah, and you can't even say that's just bad. So, you know, we've got to do something here on this first coming back after halftime here. Got to do something with the ball.
Hayden Brown back to receive for the Indians. Labor 2 set to kick off for McPherson. And Labor 2 on one of the most awkward two-point conversions I've seen. They got a little tip pass off.
He kind of threw that ball into kind of like the old sea of hands, and the guy came
went
up
off
with
went off the holder, caught it, avoided a couple tackles, and threw it up for the two-point conversion. So it worked. A little unconventional, but Labor 2 set to kick this off. Back deep is Hayden Brown. And a high kick, and Hayden's going to take it at the 12-yard line up across the 20 and makes a man miss. Gets to the outside to the 30, up to the 33-yard line. So decent return there for the Indians. They got pretty good field position to start their first offensive drive of this second half.
Well, he dodged a bullet there from a McPherson player come flying down the field.
made a nice move, get to the outside, pick up some yards. So 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line for the Indians. Let's see what Hayes High can do here to start this second half. Coming out in the 2 tight end set. Just 1 tight end, 2 receivers off to the right-hand side. The other shotgun for Hunter Brown. In motion is Kramer. And this is a give to Becker, the fullback, and he's met back at the 30-yard line. Loss of 3 on the play. And
wow, there was nowhere to go.
Yeah, that was
holy cow.
That was red. Rather nice from.
That's still number 30, the freshman in the game there.
Right, yeah.
That Lane Becker, 5'7", 162 pounds is what the roster says.
Yeah, he was a lone setback and just nothing to go in there. 4 receivers now on 2nd down and 13 for Hunter Brown. Looking to throw. He's got some time, and it hits his receiver at the 40-yard line and spun down to the 44-yard line.
Depending on the spot, should be a first down.
That was Hayden Brown on the reception.
Great play.
Yeah, that was
great,
a good
positive play. So,
and that gives them a first down, and that may be their first down of the ballgame.
Right.
I got one on the penalty.
Good looking play.
So 1st and 10 now at the 45-yard line for the Indians. 4 receivers, man in motion is Kramer. And Hunter Brown looking to throw. Throws deep and just overthrows everybody.
Yeah.
Felt a little pressure.
Personal foul.
That's going to be their second one on McPherson. That's going to be roughing the passer.
No.
Oh, it wasn't?
That's going to be on Hayes High.
What'd you see over there?
Personal foul after the play, after the whistle.
Well, that's going to hurt. Personal foul against the Indians. 50 yards, first down. So that is the second personal personal foul called on the Indians. The first one was on the sideline. That one on a player and brings them back to the 30-yard line.
That was definitely after the play. It was in the middle of the field. On a lineman, I didn't get the number.
And that's going to bring up 2nd down and 25 for the Indians. 4 receivers for Hunter Brown under pressure. Pump fake's going to roll off to the right. Looking to throw. He's got a man wide open. Kramer bobbles it and drops the ball. Kramer out there. Tavion Kramer just couldn't catch that ball. Couldn't hang on to it.
He saw some traffic coming.
Yeah.
And tried to reel it in as he's trying to run as well. Should have reeled it in and
just couldn't hang on to it. Good throw out there by Hunter Brown.
Yeah, he was on the run. He was moving to his right and great pass and I just see, Kramer saw some traffic coming.
So 3rd down and 25 for the Indians, and this is kind of just how this game's went. They've just been behind the sticks and just not able to get anything going. So
each time they take a step, they take 2 steps back. You know, so
3 receivers for Hunter Brown, 2 to his right, 1 to his left, looking to throw. Pump fakes, under pressure, steps up, going to throw it deep to Hayden Brown and just overthrows everybody. Just not enough time there for Hunter to throw, and this will bring up 4th down.
He just kind of threw that downtown.
Yep.
So nobody, no way he was going to get to that ball.
But back in punt formation will be
we talk about
Clark. Yeah.
We talk about when you're not doing this kind of stuff all the time, you're just not in sync. So really, honestly, I think they only had 2 receivers out on that play.
Yeah. So. But Brown unable to connect will bring up 4th down for it. That's a bad snap.
They got trouble.
And Clark just trying to cover it. Doesn't really matter. The ball's down now at the 5-yard line. And
bad snap. Just a bad snap.
Snap was low on the ground, right, and Clark couldn't corral it. So 1st and 10 from the goal, or 1st and goal from the 5-yard line for McPherson. And, boy, things could not have started worse for the Indians this second half.
That snap looked like it was on the ground from the time it left the center.
Yeah. It was a hot roller, like they say in baseball.
I look for Mr. Kinnaman right here.
And Hobbs now gives to Kinnaman off the left-hand side.
He
strings it out wide, and then for the end zone for the score, a 5-yard touchdown run, his second of the evening. And Jace Kinnaman but there is
we got a penalty.
Flag, so hold on.
A holding penalty.
Offense.
So holding on McPherson will bring the ball back to the 20-yard line, and that is roughly a 15-yard penalty on the play there. So first and goal at the 20 for McPherson. So the two tight ends set for McPherson. The lone setback is Kinnaman. Hobbs out of the pistol formation. And we'll see what they bring up again. The run to Kinnaman up the middle. He's got a lot of room down to the. There's a fumble now. But it looks like McPherson able to recover at the 11-yard line. The referee got rolled there, and Kinnaman fumbled after he hit the referee, but McPherson able to jump back on that for the fumble recovery. So they're going to make sure everybody's okay, and maybe change a little positions for the referees, but no, he said he's fine. So it'll be second down and goal at the 12-yard line.
Right.
Still walking that off a little bit. That was the two tight ends now for McPherson again on second and goal. Is to give the Kinnaman off the left-hand side. He's going to string it outside wide, looking for a cutback. Gets to the 5-yard line, maybe the 4.
Stands him up.
So this will be third and goal then at the 4-yard line. Good job by Hayes High stringing that out, but still Kinnaman able to pick up 6 yards on the play.
He just doesn't look like one of those guys that's going to try to get to the edge. He looks like he just...
he's an in-between tackle runner.
Yeah.
So third and goal, a 4-yard line for McPherson. Bringing in some extra personnel. They got 3 receivers to the right, 2 receivers to the left. An empty backfield for Hobbs. And, boy, Hayes High about jumps off sides again. Right when they look back for the play on the sidelines, Hayes may be jumping. So 5 receivers set, man in motion. And Hobbs is...
Flag.
Yeah, Hobbs is looking to run.
Motion.
Good ball. False start. On the off. 5-yard penalty. Still third down.
So McPherson now, that's their second penalty here in this drive, and they're having a little hard time punching this ball in.
Yeah, I mean, they're just having a lot of penalties here, too, which is probably not good for the coaching staff right now.
That'll bring the ball back to the 9-yard line. Third and goal for the Bullpups. 8:45 left in this third quarter. 5 receivers for the Bullpups. The only man in the backfield is Hobbs, the quarterback. Hobbs looking to throw. He's got some time. Now he rolls off to his left-hand side and throws it at the feet of the Hayes High, the defender. That's Hunter Brown. We'll bring up fourth down and goal from the 9-yard line. So Hayes High defense playing tough here. McPherson had the ball first and goal at the 5 after the muffed punt. So they've really played well. Now it's fourth and goal, and they're going to try a field goal. Labor 2 hasn't kicked a field goal. He's 10 of 12 on PATs coming into this. And the hold's down. The kick is up.
Looks good.
And right down the middle it is. So
25-0 right now.
And a 25-yard field goal for Drew Labor 2, and that extends McPherson's lead to 25-0. 8:20 left in this third quarter. So a bad set of
bad snap
plays, but Hayes High able to hold to just a field goal. So
well, that's great on their defense. You know, there was nothing that Clark could do with that ball. That was really on a squib kind of kick coming back to him, and just to cover it up. But defensively, Hayes High did another nice job, and we'll see what happens.
So Back deep for the Indians will be Hayden Brown. Looking to get some room here. And they really, I tell you, Ivan, they haven't played any of this game on McPherson's side of this field.
Not at all. They had a couple of nice plays on their last drive, but
just nothing can string anything together, and the penalties have really hurt them offensively. So Labor 2 coming off the 25-yard field goal, set to tee it off for McPherson. Back deep is Hayden Brown. And Labor 2's kick goes off to the right-hand side, bounces, and Brown takes it at the 3, cuts across to the 10 now, looking to bounce outside. A nice tackle out on the flat out there. That's the defensive tackle, Khalil Lipson, the 6'4", 245-pound junior, running out wide on the kick coverage team.
Those white shirts are pretty much weaving between those maroon shirts out there on that kick coverage. So not a lot of hitting going on.
So 1st and 10, though, at the 14-yard line for the Indians. And Hayden Brown might have been better off if he just let that go.
I think so. I would agree.
Hunter Brown out of the shotgun now going to throw it. He has a man to the 20, at the 15, knocked straight down at the 15-yard line.
Might have gotten about a yard on that whole play right there.
Yeah, that was.
There's that sheet back to you.
Wyatt Sheevy on the reception may have got a yard. That was kind of like a inside wide receiver screen.
Yeah, that's basically it.
But it only picks up a yard, so 2nd down and 9 for the Indians.
Again, this doesn't look like it's stuff that they do all the time.
Right.
So.
Taking a little bit of time here in the huddle.
Yeah, we got 13 seconds left on the play clock.
Now 2 tight ends in the ball game, 2 receivers to the left of Hunter Brown. Now Hayden Brown in motion. Hunter looking to throw across the middle, and Markley makes a nice catch.
Wow.
Keaton Markley got drilled there by Gunnar Reese, but he hung onto that ball for the 1st down.
Great catch by Markley. Really, honestly, he got jacked right across the middle.
He got tattooed, but boy, no fear there, going up and grabbing that ball. Gets the 1st down for the Indians. So 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line. 4 receivers set for the Indians. Hunter Brown looking to run. Just no room. Gets out the left-hand side, gets tackled back down at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, just great ankle tackle right there. Just nowhere to go.
That's Reese on the tackle. That'll be a loss of 4 on the play. We'll bring up 2nd down and 14. And again, that's, like you said, 1 step forward, now
2 steps back. And here you are again. You know, you've got 2nd and 14 now, and what has been working looks like across the middle. There has been some openings for him. So
3 receivers to the right of Hunter Brown now looking to throw.
Got another guy right there.
Middle. And that's Markley again up across the 35, close to the 1st down at the 37. And they're going to give him a 1st down.
Well, here's the thing. He's going out there and setting down between the safeties and find a nice little soft zone right there. So great catch.
And McPherson, they've backed off their man-to-man coverage and now playing a little zone. Markley able to find some room out there in that zone to sit down on. So
right, and that's the thing. Those kinds of things, I look for McPherson maybe kind of throttle up a little bit here and do some blitzing.
So 2 tight ends now, kind of an inverted flex bone. And Hunter Brown looking to throw. He's a little under pressure, steps up.
Sidesteps
able to avoid a man, now throw it to the sidelines. Nice catch out there by Hayden Brown. Makes the aerobatic catch, keeps his toes in.
Toe tapping on the sideline. Great job, great play, great pass.
Yeah, so what a great reception. Here it is on a replay.
Brown to Brown, great connection here.
Yeah, just a nice grab and kept his toes in bounds for the reception. And now, Ivan, we're on the McPherson side of the ball game.
Here's the thing.
On the field.
It's great for Hayes High now. They're moving the ball. Got maybe, McPherson's on their heels a little bit here.
So twin receivers to the left of Hayden Brown, or of Hunter Brown, excuse me. Now Hayden Brown in motion. Hunter looking to throw and just overthrew his man. Slipped out. There's interception there for the Bullpups. That looks like that's Whitaker on the interception down the 40-yard line. Just that ball just sailed on him.
It just floated. It floated on him, and nobody there. So
Honesty Whitaker with the interception for McPherson. They take over first and 10.
Holding on the offense. That pimp clock. First down. Yes, I'm watching him.
Grab my fifth and everything, bro.
No, he didn't.
Got a little extra there from the white hat on the field, folks. So something about grabbing face mask. No, he's not grabbing your face mask.
That's Dante Blackman.
Enjoy that.
Having a little discussion with the referee. But nonetheless, that is a first down.
That's like being in the huddle down there on a play call. So.
It is. At the 41-yard line for McPherson, 2 receivers to the right. And this is a give to Kinnaman. He cuts it back to the right and lowers his head, gets up to about the 45-yard line.
Well, we got some guys mixing it up out here on the sideline over here. We got 59, or what is that, 59, 58, Hayes High?
Yeah, Augustine O'Bore out there.
And he's just out there mixing it up out there on the other side of the field, opposite of where the play is with 56.
Wow, he's pointing to Coach Rath. He's ejected. That's going to be – oh, no, is it on – who's ejected? Is it ejected on Hayes? I
think it's on a player. There was some stuff
he pointed towards McPherson. And so it is a personal foul on Hayes. And he motioned for the ejection.
That was 58, I believe.
58 or 59?
I can't.
Is it Chase Browse out there? Or Augustine O'Bore. One of the two.
One of the two. They were mixing it up on the other side of the Tiger head out there, and it wasn't good.
And I believe there's the motion made was for an ejection, and he's headed towards the
right there
sideline. He's heading towards the locker room as he was ejected. I can't tell if it's 58 or 59. So
can't see it, folks. Sorry.
Now. McPherson
they're going
to go
for
deep.
all of it.
Nice coverage out there by Hunter Brown, and he almost comes up with interception. But Hunter Brown was able to track that down, and he read that pattern from the beginning.
Yeah, he was out in front of the receiver, and actually it was a great pass. Actually, the receiver was in the area, but still just going back on that play, there was just something going on over there.
Yeah,
and I just wish we could have got a replay on it, but it to get ejected, that's a pretty good
that's
big blow.
And we'll figure out which one it is, and I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't want to say a name because I'm not sure, folks. I really am not.
So Kinnaman now on the carry on the left hand breaks a tackle and gets up close to the 35, probably the 36-yard line. So 5 yards on that carry.
I believe it was Chase Browse right now, folks. Is the one that was ejected from the game for Hayes High.
So 3rd down now and 5 for the Bullpups. 5:02 left in this third quarter, and that was a 3rd personal foul call on Hayes High.
Well, it's things are going to get a little hotter here. We've still got a lot of ways to go here.
So pitch pass to Hoover,
and he's got the corner.
He's got a little room. Goes to 30 down to the 25, and nice open field tackle by Markley to the 24-yard line. And that was a nice little it was a sweep, almost a sweep pass.
Great play, but here's the thing about that. McPherson's not hanging it up here.
Nope.
Did you see any of the blocks that was going on the backside? They're playing. And
well, I'll tell you what,
it's getting chippy. So
boy, they're fundamentally sound, you could tell. So it'll be 1st down and 10 at the 24-yard line for McPherson. 4 receivers set.
Mr. Kinnaman right here.
And it's get to Kinnaman off the right-hand side. He's got some room to the 20.
Touchdown.
Cuts it to the outside. Okay, one man to beat, and he's in for the score. Jace Kinnaman.
Oh, wow. Number 4 for McPherson just cleaned out Kramer, number 3, on the sideline over here, folks. I don't know if
and he's talking to the referee. Kramer's over there talking to the referee, wanting to know where that came from.
Look at it down at the bottom of the play down here.
And you can tell now the Hayes High. Now there's another flag on Hayes High coaches, and boy, they're just self-destructing here. They've got a player ejected. This is the 2nd personal foul on the coaching staff, and they've got to get get things settled.
Wow. I know it's a Kramer play right there, but basically number 4
that's what
McPherson.
that's what they were arguing about.
He continued that play, but here was the thing: Kinnaman already scored.
Yeah.
So I can understand how they're being upset, but
Right.
yeah.
So Kinnaman, that's his second touchdown run of the evening, and boy, emotions have ran over.
Folks, and we still got 4 minutes left here in the third quarter. Stay tuned.
So the PAT attempt by Labor 2. Another
high snap.
And
He's
the holder
try to pass.
the left-hand side. He sneaks in for the 2-point conversion. So that's the second 2-point conversion off a bad snap.
Brown had to honor the pass possibly, and he held up, and he just got in the corner of the end zone.
So they're going to mark off that personal foul on the coaching staff, and that's 4 personal fouls on Hayes High in this ball game, 2 on the sidelines. So
wow. And it ain't over.
No. It ain't over.
And the clock didn't even actually start on that play. So we still got 4 minutes and 3 seconds left to go in the third quarter. So on this kickoff, I'd look for some white shirts here flying down the field.
The 33-0 is our score. McPherson on top of Hayes. 4:03 left in this third quarter. We seen last time Hayes High had the ball, they were able to move it a little bit through the air.
Sure.
It did end up in an interception when
basically over the middle. Brown floated that one, got away from it a little bit, and they're going to have to go back to that.
Yeah, Markley was able to find some room in that zone, but the Hunter Brown's last pass attempt sailed high and was picked off. So I imagine this one, is this a place where maybe you try to squib kick it or onside kick it? Because
you're reading my mind.
I seen you over there thinking.
You're reading my mind. Now myself right now, if you want to go for the dagger, it's really, you're on the 45-yard line here. Squib kick it. Hey, make Hayes High recover it.
Yeah, this is.
Because really, honestly, if they're going to commit the foul, make them pay for it.
You're gonna. I mean, he's kicking off at the 45-yard line of Hayes High.
Yeah,
So we'll see what McPherson does. 4:03 left in this third quarter.
It should be interesting. Oh, he went
high on it, and this is going to go back in the end zone for a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Hayes High down 33-0, and looking to get some momentum, at least build some momentum back. They had some going last drive, just ended up in an interception.
Well, here's the thing right now with McPherson, too. Also, there's still no time off the clock. We've still got 4 minutes and 3 seconds, folks. But McPherson still wants that donut on there.
Yeah.
They still want that donut. And, being a team and those kinds of things, they haven't hung any points on McPherson yet. So
4 receivers set for Hunter Brown. Now in motion, Hayden Brown. And this is a give to.
Little misdirection.
Oh, wow, what a smash there. That was Khalil Lipson. That's his second huge hit he's had.
And that was basically Hayes High again, number 30, a freshman. Lane Becker.
And, boy, what a smash that was by Lipson. And that's.
His Lane Becker, what is he? It says 5'7", 162 on there.
Lipson, 6'4", 245 pounds.
I think he must be carrying some luggage with that as well.
What a stick. So 4 receivers for Indians. Here comes some pressure. Hunter Brown stepping up, but
he's down.
Michael Mendez there for the sack. And this will be 3rd down and 15 now for Hayes High. So they're moving backwards.
There's a replay on this. Look at that. I mean, they're coming in.
Yeah.
Guys, we got a long ways to go here.
Yeah, there's so 3rd down and 15 for the Indians, and this has kind of been where they've been at all game. They've been behind the sticks, been 3rd and long.
Well, what's McPherson do? They're blitzing. They're
coming after Hunter Brown, taking off to the right-hand side, and a nice job by Honesty Winokur. About had his second interception. Cut in front of that receiver, but that'll go incomplete. So 4th down and 15.
Well, it goes back to what, I hate to say it all night. If you don't do this all the time, this kind of offense, passing and things, you're not going to be very good at it. So
4th and 15 for Hayes High, and they're going to set the punt with Logan Clark. Back deep is Tyson Stites.
Good snap.
At the 45-yard line. Almost blocked. He did block.
He got some of it.
Honesty Whitaker with the block.
Oh, picked up. Touchdown.
They're going to advance that. I don't know. Can you advance that off?
It was touched.
Off the block. You're right.
The block.
You're right.
It was touched, so it's in.
So picked up by, that was Cody Stuffelbein.
Yeah.
Picked the block up and scooped and scored.
Got the perfect bounce.
Yeah.
Got that Sunday hop but yeah, it just got enough of it to where it's in play. It's on the block, on the partial block, so you can return it.
Honesty Whitaker coming off the edge there, got his hand on that punt and picked up by McPherson and returned for the touchdown. And now the wheels are starting to come off for Hayes High. The extra point is good, and that'll make our score here 40-0. McPherson over Hayes High. 2:31 left in this third quarter.
It's getting a little chippy out there. I saw number 50 from Hayes High, Dante Blockman, senior, kind of pointing fingers and.
Yeah, that was the player that we heard in the conversation with the referee.
There you go. Well, so. Yeah, grabbing him a face mask and things like that. So
I tell you what, Hayes, they need to get. Like I said before, they need to get things straightened up here.
Well, right now, you just got to salvage what you can here, and so you keep your head up high a little bit here.
We talked about it. McPherson is probably the favorite to win this district, but the other, playoff spots wide open.
Right.
I think Abilene's got 2 wins, while Mega only has 3 wins. Right. So, you need to get some momentum going into next week's ball game if you're Hayes. Now,
oh, yeah, and that's the thing right now. You got your dauber down over here on Hayes, and you got your coaching staff. Things going on, and
it's
got to get something positive here, folks.
Labor 2 with the kick, and this is taken by an up man coming up at the 10-yard line.
Trouble.
And going to reverse field, and gets hit hard.
Stick.
By.
Wow. What a stick, number 15.
That was Ott on the return, and
Mason Thrash,
the fullback for McPherson, just smacked.
Here it is. Here's a replay, folks. Boom.
Ott trying to reverse field, and so again, the Hayes High Indians going to start at the 10-yard line, and they just can't catch a break on the field position, Ivan. They're
have I told you McPherson's still playing?
Yeah. Here's a question on the player that got ejected, Ivan. Are they eligible to play next week? Or
that's going to be the question.
Or are they going to be?
That's going to be the question on that. If he most likely is not going to be eligible.
That's what I thought. So, I formation for the Indians, and they give to tailback Hayden Brown, and he gets nowhere.
Ooh,
loses.
There's
another personal foul again.
There it is.
And I tell you what,
Hayes High is just blown up here.
And
number 9 for. McPherson.
That's Honesty Whitaker.
He come flying out of there. Somebody hit him or shoved him.
There's another personal foul, and that's their 5th personal foul of the ball game. And to McPherson's credit, they haven't
retaliated.
They haven't retaliated, but
they're playing to the whistle and beyond it. But here's the thing. You're not the wheels just come off. We're off the track right now.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if you call timeout if you're Coach Rath and just I don't know what you do here, but the players are not they're not in the ball game. Their head's not in the ball game at this point.
Well, the thing,
and that's what he's going to do.
Right here. Better have a talk. Got to have a talk. Got to have a timeout.
Yeah. So we're going to take it with them here. So stay tuned. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.
Hi, I'm Alex, and here we are at Herman Physical Therapy. Mariah, do you need doctor's orders for PT?
Nope, but if your doctor orders PT, you can still choose to come to us.
Great. Is Troy in?
Yes, he is.
Alrighty, thanks. Hey, Troy, is it true you do free consultations?
You betcha.
Why did you choose Herman PT?
He makes it fun.
Would you refer a friend here?
I already have.
Well, there you have it. Herman Physical Therapy and Wellness.
Good for the body, good for the soul.
Before, during, or after the game, take your crew to the Golden Cube. If the game is on, they're open. The Golden Q in Hayes has the largest gourmet burger menu around. They've also got a super selection of sides, appetizers, salads, wraps, homemade chili, wings, and more. Their Blizzard beer system is guaranteed to keep your drawn brew between 27 and 30 degrees. With a dozen different beers on tap, they've got just about everyone's favorite. Open daily at 10 a.m. The Golden Q, 809 Ash in Hayes.
There we go.
Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1, where we come back 1:56 left in this third quarter. Our score, McPherson 40, Hayes High 0. This is second down and 15 for the Indians at the 4-yard line. I formation set for Hayes, two tight ends.
McPherson wants to put it in the end zone here. They want to look for
and Lane Becker, the freshman, gets stood up and smacked hard at the 2-yard line. Going to be a loss of 2. And
they got the benefit of a spot there.
Boy, he took a hit. That's the 3-yard line. But again,
there's some chippiness going on down there. The thing about it is now McPherson's looking for 2 here. So
third down and 18 at the 3-yard line. Now the shotgun, Hunter Brown, 4 receivers for the Indians. Now in motion is Hayden. Now the ball's dropped
out,
and he's dropped for the safety. So a bad snap, and Hunter Brown just nowhere to go. Jace Alexander on the safety for McPherson, and add 2 points to the score for McPherson. And Hayes High is going to have to kick off, but
wow,
it's turned into an avalanche. Ivan, it started off as a small snowball, but it's turned into full-fledged avalanche here for Hayes High.
You know, we're just right now at a start. You know, it started out a really small fire. Now it's a bonfire. It's just hopefully Hayes High here can get on track, and we've still got 1:16 left in the third quarter, folks, and a fourth quarter to go yet. So
looks like Hayes High is going to bring out the kicking tee. So we've got some Snapchats here for our Snapchat giveaway coming up on the screen, and there's a screenshot from the Hayes sidelines. We got some of our camera crew, and then out of the production van downstairs. And that looks like the band at halftime. And there's the prize you can win from this Snapchat giveaway. Some more crowd shots from the Hayes High side. So keep sending them in. A chance to win that chair downstairs. So Lane Clark, keep calling him by his brother's name. Logan Clark getting ready to set the tee off at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, we have 1:16 left in the third quarter.
Is that a penalty there as well? That brought it back to the 20?
I don't know.
So they're going to call. There's another
flag on the far side.
There had to have been a penalty because they kicking off at the 20 after a safety.
Well, they're coming back here. Somebody's either offsides or something.
And so now they're going to.
It's going to go back to the 15 or the 10.
Move it back 5 yards for the offsides, and they're going to kick off at the 15-yard line for Clark.
Offsides on the kicking team. 5-yard penalty, re-kick.
So at the 15-yard line, Clark tees this back up, and they move up. McPherson moves up. Their returners are at the 30-yard line.
Good night, I'm telling you.
But Ben Nickel and Tyson Stites back, set to receive at the 30 for the Bullpups. Logan Clark to tee it off for Hayes. Gets a good kick. And Nickel takes it at the 31 up to the 40. Ooh. Chris Carter in the middle at the 50. Got room to run. Ben Nichols got 2 men to beat. He cuts to the left-hand side to the 20,
There's
15.
Look at the stuff going on in the field there.
More. And into the end zone.
Number 4.
That was Ben Nickel on the – and there's a flag out of bounds again. And
this might be a celebration down there.
70-yard touchdown run off the kick return. And we've got flags and players everywhere. We'll see that last flag was late. But, boy, what a good return there by Nickel. He had room up the middle, and then took it to the left-hand side for this touchdown.
Well, here's another question for you, too, is it's getting out of the hands of the referees right now. There was something here where Coach Rath is standing over here on the 20,
the kicker got hit.
Yeah, and I understand what he's complaining about, yeah.
And that was
receiving team is taking on the kickoff.
So an unsportsmanlike call on McPherson now.
Celebration.
Celebration.
I would say is what it was, but
that'll be enforced on the kickoff. But the touchdown, the kick return for the score for Ben Nickel for the Bullpups, 48-0 our score, pinning this extra point by Labertu. And another high snap, and this time
ball's up.
Still pitch it
still
back.
Going.
Labertu going to keep pitching it. Now that Hayes High's got a chance to
ball's
scoop
out
this up for 2.
Oh.
And now they're blowing it dead. And Ibarra wanted to take that up for 2, and they.
Wow.
There's some the crowd's booing.
Yeah, there's some booing going on down here, folks. It's getting wild here.
It is.
That almost reminded me of that old Raiders play with Kent Stabler. You know,
kept fumbling.
Kept fumbling the ball. But
so that'll the point after.
You cannot advance an extra point recovered by the defense. The penalty is nothing. The point is no good.
All right, we got the explanation.
Boy, you can tell just from the referee. He's out in the middle of the field. You can hear the booing out there. So
there's a lot going on down here tonight, guys. There's a lot going on.
So Hayes High will. That'll be the end of the third quarter, actually.
Yeah, we still got the fourth quarter to go.
McPherson kicking off. They're going to be moved back because of the penalty, the unsportsmanlike. And so it should be a running clock here.
Yep.
Now after that score. So
48-0 is our score right now, folks.
But they tried to set the ball up at the 40.
I gotta pass the score on.
Okay.
I just got this from Mike Hughes. 3:25 left in the third quarter. Smith Center 72, Sacred Heart 0.
Ooh.
Yowza.
Third quarter.
That reminds me of the Plainville score a few years ago, and it was 75-0 with Smith Center.
Yeah.
Wow.
So teeing off at the 25-yard line now after the personal foul.
Hey, I would look for some white shirts to come flying down here. Just pay attention here. It's going to be interesting.
There's a high short kick. Going to take at the 35-yard line by Ott. Ott across off to the right-hand side.
Wow, there's some
Gets
stuff.
to the 48-yard line.
Oh, there was some stuff going on there. Holy cow. Number 8 for Hayes High.
And this may be
Wyatt Sheave there. There was some extracurricular activity going on there.
So 1st and 10 for the Indians. This is by far their best starting field position of the night at the 48-yard line.
I'm just telling you, these referees, this thing's going to get out of hand if they don't.
So 11:25 left. Our clock is running here in the fourth quarter. 4 receivers for Hunter Brown.
Like McPherson's made some defensive changes, though.
There's a give to Becker off the left-hand side, and he's across the 50, and the ball loose. They're going to call it down.
The ball's out here.
Referee's pointing down, so it'll be at the 47-yard line. Good run there by the freshman Lane Becker.
There's a replay here.
Gives him 5 yards on first down. And it's been a while since.
That was ripped out.
Whew.
That was a fumble.
It's been a while since Hayes High's had a positive gain on first down. But
McPherson has done some wholesale changes right now. There's a lot of changes on the defensive side of the ball.
4 receivers for Hunter Brown. Give to Becker up the middle. He's got some more room across the 40 up to the 39-yard line. So good, tough run by Lane Becker. There is a flag
out.
They're going to mark it back.
Face mask.
At the 40. So we tack on some more for this face mask. Personal foul variety. So that'll move it down to the 25-yard line.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense, 15 yards, first down.
So now Hayes High got some momentum going, and they got the field position down the 25-yard line. Will be 1st and 10, and they're looking just to get some points on the board here, Ivan. They don't want to be shut out.
Something positive here. Coach Pav has pretty much pulled all his starters out of the game on the defensive side. So
9:45 left in the fourth quarter. 4 receivers for, there's another give to Becker up the middle. He's got some room to the 20, 15, 10, 5, and touchdown. The freshman, Lane Becker, on the 25-yard touchdown run for the Indians, and they are on the board.
They are.
That was a good run.
Good dive right up the middle.
Got some room to run and puts it in the end zone. So looks like they're going to come out for a 2-point conversion attempt.
Clark is out there. Nope, he's not.
So 9:10, 9:09, that timeout by Coach Rath. And so does the calling timeout to get the troops organized for this 2-point conversion. Now, does the running clock stop now? It's under 45?
That's a question that I can't answer for you. I would think so. I would think so.
9:02 left in this fourth quarter. 48-6 our score, pending this 2-point conversion. And Hayes High finally got some room to run there. McPherson did substitute
there
some
was
guys.
Pretty much all the starters were off the field for McPherson. They're all pretty much over there, probably thinking some of them are dancing right now. So
it's a good
doing the dirty bird over there right now.
It was a good tough run there by Becker, though. 25 yards to pay dirt for the score.
It was a good run, and no matter what it was, it got the schneid off of Hayes High, and it was getting pretty chippy, and it's still not over. We've still got 9 minutes to go.
Yeah, hopefully that'll ease some of these tensions here on the field, and they can worry about just finishing up this ball game and getting into next week. But boy, there for a while, it was the tensions were pretty high.
Pretty chippy.
You were just waiting to see what the next play was going to end.
Players and Hayes High coaches, and it was.
So 4 receivers set for Hunter Brown, and try to give to Becker up the middle, and he stopped for a loss on the play. So 2-point conversion is no good, and our score 48-6 now. 8:45 left. It looks like the answer is the clock's still going to run.
It is. That's a great answer. But that play just there looked like the identical what they just ran. You went back to the well too much. So the clock is running. 8:32, 8:31 now. So
2-point conversion was no good. 48-6, and they're trying to stop the clock. Looks like referee is signaling to stop the clock, and they keep going.
I don't know. The white hat's not signaling it. That's the only guy he's looking at.
He was waving his arms back there, but
you want my glasses or
no? I see that.
Not that I'm saying anything.
See?
Yeah, he is. Sorry.
So we're trying to get the clock figured out here. But,
well, Curtis, it's stopped now. You feel better?
Stopped. I do.
All right.
I feel validated.
Validated. There you go. That's you've been waiting all night to work that word in.
I know.
Big word, Bob.
So, Clark, I don't know. They're trying to reset it. They're trying to. I can't hear.
We need 8:43 on the clock. Jesus Christ.
8:43 looks like they're back on the clock.
They won't start it.
All right, folks. 8:43. Going back on the clock.
There was some discussion
There
up
must
here
have been.
about putting some. So
8:43. Did you get that?
Got it back on the clock. So
getting ready to set the tee it off.
Yep. Logan Clark to kick off at the 40-yard line, back deep for McPherson. Looks like number 4, Talon Huff. And I can't tell who the other player is. They've got a couple backups in. This is Stites again. It looks like the normal returner. up the middle, and he gets to the 30-yard line, up across to the 32-yard line. So
good run back by them.
They had their original returners in, but now here comes a whole new slew of offensive players for McPherson.
All the way around.
Looks like we'll see who takes the snap here. Number 21, it appears Caleb Hops. It looks like the younger brother of Kyler, and give to Huff up the middle, and he's stopped, or Hunt, excuse me. Right about,
there's a flag.
And a late flag coming in. But no gain on the play there on first down.
That's never good from the back judge on the defensive side. Somebody come flying in.
So
it's on Hayes High.
Dead ball.
Yeah, somebody come flying in late. I didn't see the number, but came.
It's on Hayes High, and they, again, just
discontinue. Shoot themselves in the foot here.
Yeah, just their head's not in the ball game right now.
Well, it's more a retaliation right now, and we just gotta play the game here, guys. So
7:20 left in the ball game. 1st and 10 now for McPherson at the 47-yard line. The younger Hobbs with the give to Hunt up the middle across the 50 down to the 48-yard line.
Now we saw Hunt play earlier in the game. Remember when Kinnaman went out for a while, and so Hunt was in the game, but Kinnaman came back and haven't seen him since. So
Hunt on the carry, a 7-yard gain on first down, 2nd down and 3 for McPherson. And they're looking towards the sidelines for the call, taking their time for sure. Twin receivers to the right of Hobbs. One receiver to his left. Hunt, the lone setback, a give to Hunt again up the middle. Bounces off a tackler, lowers his head, and gets across the 45
should
to
be
the
a first down on that.
42-yard line. Yeah, good tough run there by Hunt. He was originally stopped.
Yeah, he bounced off to the left and got that first down.
It was a good job by Wyatt Sheave getting in there, blowing up the pulling guard on the play. But it is enough for a first down for the Bullpups. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. 6 minutes left in this game. Twins receivers to the right for Hobbs.
Another
Give to Hunt. A nice job of stringing it out. But he gets the corner across the 40 down to the 38-yard line.
It's a good job by Hayes High, though, covering up that end. He did make that to the edge, but they got it shut down.
So some players getting substituted in here for Hayes High. Looks like coming in is Trey Adams. So they're getting some players.
Yeah, they're shifting some guys in as well.
So 2nd down and 7 for the Bullpups. 5:25 left in this ball game. The younger Hobbs in the quarterback, give to number 25 off the right-hand side, shifts it out. Now cuts back in close to the first down.
Nice run by 25 there.
That's Jake Feel, the sophomore. Pretty shifty running back, and they're going to give him the first down. So 1st down and 10 for McPherson at the 31-yard line.
Just nice, shifty run.
Yeah. The other two running backs were more straight line.
Well, especially Kinnaman. I mean, it's north and south. So
Feel more of a shifty running back, smaller than the other two. Takes him under center. The fullback.
High formation.
Number 10 on the carry.
Flag.
That's Markel Hastings.
Wow, there was 3 flags that came in on that play.
Hastings just pushed Hobbs to get under center instead of out of the pistol formation. But we'll see what the flags are. A lot of flags on the ground.
There's 3. One was picked up already. Wow, is that against Hayes High again?
Wow. I don't know. Is that 6?
Personal foul. Face mask. Half the distance. First down.
Guys, it's
I don't know. I stopped counting.
Yeah,
so
I don't know.
1st and 10 at the looks like the 14-yard line for McPherson. 3:52 left in this ball game. 48-6 our score. McPherson with the lead. Twins receivers to the right of Hobbs. They've got a lot of lot of second team,
Under
third
center
team
now.
players in. Now the I formation, give to Hastings up the middle.
Oh, he
bounced off of man, gets down to the 10-yard line.
5-yard gain there.
Good tough run by Hastings, the fullback. Markel Hastings, the 5'1".
Yeah,
he must be 5'10",
right
200-pound senior.
He was stuffed right there.
So 2nd down and 5 for the Bullpups. 3:15 left in the ballgame.
Still under center he is.
Yep. I formation set for McPherson. Give to the fullback again up the middle, down to the 6-yard line. Hastings is about a yard short of the first down. This will bring up 3rd down and 1.
They just decided they're going to run it up the gut and you stop us. Most likely a JV squad in here right now for McPherson. A lot of changes on the Hayes High side as well.
Yeah, they've got their second team players are in, getting some time here at homecoming.
Well, it's always nice to get to play on the turf down here. So,
taking the time, McPherson letting that clock roll down. 2:20 left now in the ball game.
Well, I look for a run here. I definitely
out of
don't
the
think
pistol
Coach Papp is gonna
formation.
pass.
And a gift to Field up the middle, cuts back close to the first down, or he's got the first down, close to the touchdown, but he took a hit out there.
Nice hard run. It really was. He did a couple of dance moves out there to get through there. So,
but what a stick out there by Brandon Hoffman. Really stood up Field right there at the 1-yard line. So 1st and goal at the 1:45 left in the ball game.
Right now, I'm looking for number 10, Mr. Hastings there. Markel might get a carry here, maybe.
They're out of the pistol formation. He's close to the line of scrimmage. They're going to take a knee.
Going to take a knee
at the 5-yard line. So
let the clock run.
That's a pretty classy move there by McPherson. They could have punched it in, or the way things were going, they could have punched it in. But it looks like they're set. They're content with this 48-6 score. Sometimes in district play, you see with the points, you need at least 21 points to get the max on these district games. But no need here. They got the 21 plenty. But 48-6 our score. Going to take another knee. Hobbs will, and that
probably got to have
to
take one more, and that'd pretty much do it.
Unless they don't start the play clock. And it hasn't started yet, Ivan. So.
They haven't. He's only blowing his whistle now.
Yeah, he tried to. We'll have to take one more knee.
Take it one more time.
So 3rd down, but boy, things just unraveled quickly for Hayes High. Mistakes and personal foul penalties, and this second half was not kind at all.
And just some sideline issues. I mean,
But McPherson able to capitalize, scoring in all phases in the second half, and the Bullpups come away with the district victory, 48-6 over Hayes High, and that'll move McPherson to 1-0 in district play. Hayes will drop to 0-1 in district play, 2-5 overall. McPherson moves to 6-1 overall. They're still ranked number 5 in the state, and I imagine they'll stay there or move up, depending on what everybody else does. But pretty dominant showing, Ivan, by the Bullpups tonight.
Oh, very much so. They came from the kickoff, and really, honestly, Hayes High, played hard that first half. Their defensive side of the ball, they played hard. I think it was 22-0 at half, if I remember right. But the second half, just the wheels came off, and not just the wheels, the tracks. I mean, personal fouls and and sideline issues.
It all went bad for Hayes High in that second half. Again, our final score: McPherson 48, Hayes High 6. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back to recap this ball game along with checking the scores from around the area. So stay tuned. You're watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.
From senior trips to toddler adventures and youth sports, the Hayes Recreation Commission is your one-stop shop for fun. Check out all the fall and winter brochure for a complete list of scheduled events and classes. The fun times continue in the HRC Wellness Center, where you can enroll in personal training and memberships. HRC provides fun and fitness for all ages. Find them at hayesrec.org. Call or stop by and learn more.
Welcome back to Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1, where you just watched the contest between the McPherson Bullpups and the Hayes High Indians. McPherson comes away with a 48-6 win. So let's check the Nex-Tech Wireless scoreboard to see the scores that have for the area ball games.
Wow.
Phillipsburg and TMP putting a lot of points on the board, 68-33.
I would imagine Peaburg about like this game. Got to a certain point. Coach Covington pulled some guys. TMP probably started scoring some points.
And our score of 48-6. Norton with a 25-7 lead over Russell, and that'll be our game next week. Phillipsburg and Norton. So that'll be a good game between two pretty good teams. So Hoisington with the final over Ellsworth 45-8. Smith Center 78-0 over Sacred Heart.
Smoking. Wow.
Central Plains a 64-0 win over Ellenwood.
Six-man.
Golden Plains a 60-14 score.
Look at that.
Osborne with a 6-point win over Victoria. That had to have been a heck of a ball game.
I tell you what, it was up in Osborne tonight, I believe. I bet there was a heck of a crowd up there tonight. So
36-30 that score. Otis Bison all over Dighton 54-8. That would expect to be a little bit closer than that, but Atwood, Rawlins County with a 50-0 victory over Quinter. La Crosse coming away with the big district win over Ellis, 19-6. And Hoxie and Waukene in a battle.
Our old buddy, Coach Haxton over there.
Oh.
He's hanging around. It's 30-22. So,
great ball game. Plainville over Oakley, 39-0. And South Gray with a win over Ness City, 32-24. So, Ivan, tonight, just everything that could go wrong here in the second half did for Hayes High.
Well, here's the thing. It's homecoming night. It's a big night, Hayes High. And just from my experience with Four Sons and stuff going to Hayes High, it's a big night. It's always takes a lot away from the players and stuff during the week and preparation time and stuff. But I thought overall in the first half, Hayes High had no offense.
Right.
7 yards.
Right.
Their defense, I thought, played very well. But then they came out in the second half, and things just went south in a hurry.
Yeah.
So,
and McPherson scored on a block punt. They were able to score on offense. They scored on a safety. They scored on a kickoff return that second half. Well, it was just every facet of the game McPherson was able to score.
Well, here's the thing, and I hate to use it, but it's just an old-fashioned beatdown. Yeah, and that's what was going on. You had a lot of stuff going on away from the ball, flags flying, things going wrong on the Hayes High sideline. If anything could go wrong, everything did in that third quarter.
But Hayes High, though, able to at least get on the scoreboard with a 25-yard touchdown run by Lane Becker. But for the Bullpups, Kyler Hops ran for a touchdown, threw for a touchdown. Jace Kinnaman ran for a couple touchdowns. And like I said, they had a couple special teams touchdowns. And so pretty big performance by McPherson. They moved to 1-0 in district play. Hayes drops to 0-1. But next week, Ivan, little MCL action up in Phillipsburg.
I'm excited to go. I'm ready to go.
Peaburg scored a lot of points tonight, gave up some to TMP. Sure. Norton's still kind of in a battle with Russell. So that'll be a great game to stay tuned.
Tune in next week, folks.
So. We are done for tonight. Like I said, our final score, McPherson 48, Hayes 6. You've been watching Game Time on Nex-Tech Local 1.